Good afternoon. It is Friday the 13th. And yes, I know I started the last vlog in my kitchen, but you know, sometimes you gotta start where you gotta start. It is after 1 o'clock, but positive news. If you watched the last vlog, you will know that Krista had to have surgery and she had to be at the hospital at 6 a.m. today. I didn't show that in the other vlog. And surgery started around, I'm gonna say close to 8 o'clock. And I'm about to make her toast at this point, and then I'll continue a touch. There we go. So her dad thankfully picked us up, which if he hadn't, we probably, sorry, that's R2. That's our toaster. We probably wouldn't have been able to get out of the driveway because it snowed overnight. I had been plowing off and on all day, but it snowed kind of a lot. And I don't think we could have gotten the car out even if I had a license. Hi. There's a big snow under me. But surgery went well. We got her home around 10. What you may not know is, if you didn't watch the last one, Krista fell and broke her left ring finger. And because of situations with her hand, I will not get into it. It's very complicated. She had to have surgery. And not only like a lot of people who break their fingers have to have a surgery to put like a pin in to hold the finger in place so it heals correctly. They said it's really common for their office. The issue is based on the development of Krista's hand and things in Krista's hand. Like her hand has some quirks apparently. They had to go under anesthesia surgery. They had to put 2 pins in. It's a whole thing. And it's going to be kind of a process with physical therapy and second surgery in about 6 months. So first surgery went well, and we have a while before I have to worry about the next one. I was super stressed out. I drank a lot of coffee while her dad and I were in the waiting room. And yeah, so she's home. We took a nap because we had to be up at like almost around like between 4:30 and 5. I forget what time at this point, but we had to get up super early to make sure we were ready to go, get the dogs out, get everyone situated, and then we could leave. So yeah, it was a long, stressful morning, but I'm making her toast because she ate crackers at the hospital. Ooh, toast is done. So I'm gonna make toast, and I'm also gonna make myself coffee. So I'm gonna do the advent calendar now. There's a cat in my advent calendar spot, but it's fine. So I'm gonna show you the advent calendar. I'm gonna butter her toast. I'll find something to eat at some point. I don't know what I want, but we'll figure that out. But let's get to advent calendar coffee, and then I'm gonna make toast and all that jazz. Well, butter toast and all that jazz. So hold on. You're gonna see coffee next. Binks is very involved currently. So I'm using her mug. I got this for her last year. It says Team Riley. I'm being headbutted by a cat. And it's from Happiest Season, which we watched last night because she wanted to watch it before we went to bed. All right, I will move this so you can maintain your spot, sir, but I'm gonna have to move you. All right, it is day 13. And it is, oh, caramel vanilla cream. Okay, I mean, that sounds good. It's Green Mountain. I had another Green Mountain in here, but this is actually a flavored coffee, which is nice. So I'm gonna make that, show you that being made, and then I'll go do some toasting. All right, I'll be back. It smells really, really good. Yes, I'm glad it was a good flavor today. All right, I gotta get this toast buttered and get that upstairs. So coffee will be done soon, and then I'll fill you in on the theme of this vlog, now that I know for certain that I'll be vlogging and everything should be okay while Krista recovers. So yes, I'll let you know soon. Hello. Goose is up there giving herself a bath, and Krista is over there recovering. But I said I would tell you the theme of the video. But first, I want to tell you that these velour suits that Krista had us buy, everyone was complimenting them. Even the nurse who helped with her recovery asked us where we got them. Well, me. I was wearing the whole thing. Krista had the pants for hers on. The sleeves didn't fit over her cast. But humorously, and this was solely, I wore my Doc Martens with red laces. Like, I have red laces in my Doc Martens, and they're black Doc Martens. And I went to get coffee, and the guy at the coffee shop was like, "Oh, your outfit is so cute and festive." And I was like, thank you. I feel a little bit like Tim Allen when he's preparing to become Santa. Because, like, the boots feel very that, and so does this. But I think he thought I worked there, because they were all apparently supposed to be dressed for the holidays if you were front desk staff or something. So, okay.
So Common Love, they still haven't shipped. It's still in Hamilton,
oh,
Canada.
So why does it say it's up for delivery?
It's not.
That's so
They made a
weird.
mistake. So, and your surprise is delayed because of weather and is now expected on Monday.
Oh no.
Bark Box is coming today.
Oh, okay. The dogs will be happy. You're getting live shipping updates. We ordered stuff. No, you're fine. Because I was gonna wear the Kristen and stuff during this video because you'd fit the theme. So Common Love is owned by Kristen and Steph, who are kind of YouTubers. I don't even know really. They won Canadian Amazing Race one year, and they're a lesbian couple. They just got engaged, and they have a clothing thing, and we finally could order stuff this time because they're always like sold out when we try and order. But we ordered stuff, and I was gonna wear it in this video because the theme of this video is going to be queer romance, so, or like queer characters in things. And it works out because we're gonna watch The Family Stone, which was not planned. We're just watching The Family Stone. But I was reading a queer romance, like a queer Christmas romance, specifically queer Christmas holiday romances. I was reading one while Krista was in surgery. Not very, like, well. I was kind of like, okay, and we're reading, and we're reading, and we're reading. But yes, so I started that. I'll tell you about that book later. And then I have a bunch of audiobooks for during the work week that I'm gonna listen to that are just random.
Don't let that lady do your IV.
No, the person who did Krista's IV couldn't do her hand, so she had to do her arm, and it bled everywhere. Like everywhere. There's blood on everything. Even after her surgery, there's blood on her. Which means it seeped through your gown.
Which they had to change because there was so much blood on it.
It was messy. But we're gonna watch Family Stone. I'm gonna eat some of this gingerbread toast crunch.
Can I have more food? I passed the test.
Yes. I gotta get Krista more stuff. They said after we got home she had to eat toast and keep the toast down, and then I could give her other foods. So I'll figure out some kind of food. But I'm gonna go. We're gonna watch this. Krista's gonna eat more food. I'm gonna eat some kind of food because I haven't eaten at all. Yeah, coffee's good. Coffee is very good. So I give it that. It was tasty. But yes, queer romance. Queer / mostly sapphic romance is the theme. I actually think all the audiobooks and books are sapphic. Some of the movies will be men. Because we have some very cute male romancy stuff. Like the Holiday Sitter or something. We have a few. But I'm gonna go get Krista more food because she definitely needs more food. I will talk to you later about books and movies and things. You'll get to see a clip of Family Stone because this is a really good movie. But I will talk to you later.
Our yak tracks are coming today.
Oh! Did you give me some too?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, cool.
Of course I did. I care about your safety.
Yak tracks are things you put on shoes so you don't fall on the ice. I didn't know she ordered them. Someone suggested them to her at work so she wouldn't fall. So yeah, but I'll let you go. Maybe I'll show you these interesting yak tracks because I'm curious to see what they look like. Are they like chains for shoes?
Kind of, yeah. You wrap them around from the toe to the heel to wrap around the bottom of your foot with spikes, but you have to take them off when you go into stores because you'll mark up the floors.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I'll definitely show you. But I'm gonna go. Oh, our thermostat's being a jerk and I should charge it because the house is definitely at 60. So I'll go do food and thermostat.
Vanilla cream.
Yeah, it was really good. Well, it is very good. I haven't finished it. Alright, gonna go. I promise. I'm actually going this time. Talk to you later.
Oh. Wait, Patrick. I found another recipe on the gourmet site this morning.
Oh, well, it better not be from this. I emailed you my mother's recipe this morning.
Well,
Mom, where's supper?
he promised me they'd be here by dinner.
Hello, again from the bedroom, because this is recovery zone for Krista over here.
Hey there.
I just made her hot cocoa, and I brought up the cookies. So I make these, I feel like I make them almost every year.
They're amazing. They're the best. I mean, if I hadn't married her for all the million wonderful things that she is, like, this would have been on the list. Like, you should be like, should I marry this person? Can they make me a delicious cookie? And delicious cookie. But I found that out after we got married. She kept this a secret until after we were married. So I think she was like a reward for...
I think I made them one Christmas you visited, but I don't know that you ate any.
Because I usually... It's my mom's and they're horrible.
So, no offense to her mom, but her mom uses a box mix to make these, and the box mix she uses, the cookies are completely flat.
So I just avoided them.
Yeah.
For my life.
So these, I did not make up this recipe. This is the Bisquick recipe. So Bisquick has its own specific peanut butter blossom recipe, and it's peanut butter. I use chunky now because I think it adds a nice texture. Then sweetened condensed milk, Bisquick, vanilla, and that's it. And then you roll them into balls, roll them in sugar, bake
That's
them, and then
not
top
it.
them.
Then she adds Catherine magic.
It is possible. This may be my one magic trick. But
Oh, she has many magic tricks. She's the most amazing person in the entire universe. And she's mine. I married her. I can't show you the ring because I had to remove it for medical purposes.
It's in a box. A safe box. It's in the safekeeping box. But, oh, yeah. So, we're having cookies, and she's having hot cocoa, and I keep cutting off your head by trying to show the mug, and I don't know why. Oh, goodness. Thank you. It's a cute little mug. It says, I'll be gnome for Christmas. And then we're watching currently The DIY Wife.
But tonight we're watching...
Oh yeah, we're gonna watch Red 1, right?
With the girl righties.
Yes. So we watched Red 1 in theaters, but it's on Amazon now. So we're catching up on some YouTube.
And really, that would satisfy your abominable snowman because the witch sends the snowmen after them.
Right. That is true.
I'm just saying. I pay attention sometimes.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I really think just cutting off the hand would have been easier.
Well, just the finger.
Go, Luke Skywalker on it.
I argue just the finger. You get a bionic one, something. I don't know how that works.
There's no room between the cast and the pins.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah. So the boy cats are still here. The girl cats have come in and out. The puppies are downstairs. They're all playing. The boys are being rotated just because sometimes Parker and Bruni yell at each other.
My favorite cat has abandoned me. She hisses at me now and no longer gives me cuddles.
I am very sure it's because Krista probably smells to Goose like a hospital. And Goose has not had good experiences with vets. So that's my guess, but I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna finish this. We're watching this because their mold remediation stuff got denied. But the area that had mold wasn't up to code, I guess. So that's why. Which sounds really, really mean. But, like, if it's not up to code, insurance companies can kind of say whatever they want.
Extension that wasn't properly permitted or...
Right. They can say, no, that
coded,
doesn't
and
count.
They can be like, nope.
Yeah. So we're watching this. Then we're going to watch... Hey, boys. You're very cute. I should just flip this. Hold on. I'll let you see my face. We're going to do a slow pan. Krista's head will probably get cut off again. Doing a great job of filming today. I am going to have cookies. I made a coffee. Let's see if I can hold you. Mine says, hanging with my gnomies, and it's coffee with gingerbread creamer in it. Do I need more coffee? Probably not. Am I drinking it? Yes.
She's been the best wife, always, and especially this week.
I've just been trying to help.
I've been the worst, most
You
useless.
have not been the worst. You broke your finger.
Useless.
Oh, goodness. But yeah, so we're gonna watch that. I feel like I was gonna say something else. Was I gonna say something else? I don't know. I'm kind of tired. Krista took another nap, which makes sense because she's on meds that make her sleepy. I laid down, but I was like watching YouTube stuff. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. We're also gonna watch Leanne Says' vlog before Red 1 because I want to know what's going on with her pink Christmas tree. These are just random YouTube things I watch. But yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna finish this. We'll watch Red 1. Red 1 is really good though. It's really fun. It's a fun
Violent
action
Night is
thing.
better, but Red 1 is entertaining.
Yes. Red 1 is like the family-friendly version,
yeah,
I would say. Unless you're fine with your kids watching. I think Violent Night is rated R.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's up to you if you're a parent who makes these decisions. But, like, Red 1 is the safer bet if you have younger kids. But we're gonna go. We're gonna watch stuff. I have very limited updates. I will tell you about the book. I keep forgetting what it's called. The problem is the subtitle is just A Sapphic Christmas Romance. And so my brain just keeps thinking A Sapphic Christmas Romance, but it has a name. And I don't remember what it is. It's not even counting for a prompt. I'm just reading it. I could make it count for a prompt, but not. Oh, and we watched Family Stone, which does count for a prompt. Blue Christmas. A grief-based story. Because that movie is full of grief. But yeah, but we're gonna go. We're gonna watch stuff. This was kind of a long clip with really bad camera angles. Krista could not see them, but I was doing a horrible job of holding the camera. But we'll talk to you probably tomorrow. I probably want to talk to you. I'll show you a clip of Red 1. Like a teeny tiny one so I don't get in trouble. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Hello. Our favorite donut shop, Morning Ritual, which is in Carthage and Watertown. She wanted to give us free donuts to help Krista's recovery. So this is a little espresso donut on a cute little North Pole reindeer rides plate. And then we're going to be watching movies today. Krista's hand really, really hurts. Also, she gave me a free little Americano. So that's sitting here too. But we're just gonna be in bed. I'll keep an eye on the dogs. I'll make sure they get outs and get some attention, but her hand hurts so bad that basically she's just gonna be in bed and probably hopefully sleeping. But I told her I was gonna do advent calendar so that I would have plenty of coffee for upstairs. Today is 14th. And whoa! I almost threw this on the floor. Sorry, it's super blurry. Oh, it's just regular coffee. Look at that. I can just add that to the Americano. Fabulous. Or I could put creamer in it. Regular's kind of boring, but it's fine. I'm gonna make coffee. Behold the donut. I'm also gonna eat the donut if it focuses. It's such a good donut. It's an espresso donut, so it's all very coffee themed. But I gotta do the Instagram video and then make this regular donut chop coffee, which I've had a few times. All right, I will talk to you later. Probably from the bedroom. Normally I comment on like the smell of this and I'm just like, it's regular coffee. It's just regular coffee. It's regular donut chop coffee. But again, this donut is delicious. I'm just gonna let this brew. Toss. I know I just said I wouldn't talk to you while I was in the bedroom, but you know what? I'm making coffee. And then I'm gonna drink this Americano. Possibly by itself. I may toss it in here. I don't know. Figure it out. But I'm gonna be very caffeinated and very coffee flavored. I don't know that there's actual espresso in that donut. There are little coffee beans. They're like super cute. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm rambling a little bit. I will talk to you in the bedroom. I will actually explain Family Stone and my book, finally. I completely forgot to actually tell you like the plot of Family Stone if you've never seen it. And I will actually look at the title of my book for once. So I'll give you book and movie updates. And if we watch, we're going to. But whatever movies we watch, I will fill you in on them as we watch them.
Photographer in Chicago, so he's a local author. He owns a whole like photo studio. He has a large following, so if you've heard of him, let me know. But he is local, so love supporting local authors. And then I started The Skunks, and I got 70 pages in. I'm loving this. I described it to my friend Tiffany as a nature doc, but make it existential lit fic. It's so good. But like, for no particular reason is it that good. It just has like a bunch of metaphors. It's also the formatting is really fast.
Hello. I'm doing a kind of quiet update. Krista is sleeping. This is going to be super fast. I am roughly halfway through Staging Love, which is the name of the book that I kept forgetting to tell you the name of, by Lynette McCornan. I know I'm talking quieter than normal, but I'm gonna be quick. In this, there's a character named Camilla who is is it Camilla? I'm on chapter 17. Yeah, it's Camilla. Camilla Parks, and her family owns Cupid's Gifts, this like very couples focused gift giving company. So it kind of reminds me a little bit, there's oh gosh, it's on Netflix and I think we're gonna watch it at some point, like The Christmas Inheritance or something. It has Clark from the 100 in it as a girl who is like kind of a party animal, and then her dad has her do this like letter thing to like at the town that the company was founded. It's like a whole thing to like prove that she can take over the company, kind of. It kind of reminds me of that a little. But in this one, Camilla, her father has died roughly 6 months ago, and they're finally at the reading of the will, and it's announced that she will inherit the company, but she has to get married in 6 months. And she lies at the will reading and says that she's engaged, but she's engaged to a woman. She has never dated a woman. She's never had feelings for a woman. She's also not really into dating men either. She just hasn't really dated because she's been so focused on work and the company and all of that. But because it's a couples focused company, like romance and couples and marriage, blah, 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 they want her to be married. So she lies, says she's engaged to a woman. And then this barista named Jade, like basically walks off the job because someone is horrible to her. And Camilla's like, I want to hire you to be my fiance. And in a very like pretend we're dating kind of way. So it's a fake dating, also close proximity holiday romance. And at the halfway point, of course, Camilla has officially caught feels and realized that, oh my gosh, maybe I am interested in women. Which, the fact that you said I'm engaged to a woman makes me think that secretly, way back in her like lizardy brain, she like maybe thought she could be attracted to a woman. I don't know. But it got steamy. There have been sex scenes that, again, were not going to happen initially because she was like, I'm not paying you for that. I'm just paying you to pretend to be my fiance. And Jade is a great actress, and also like did say that she was attracted to Camilla. She thinks Camilla is really interesting and nice. Oh, why are you not focusing on my face? I'm the only thing in here. Hello, hi, could you focus please? Oh no, I'm so blurry all of a sudden. This is so annoying. Could you just focus? It's so distracting. I don't know why this is being dumb. It's on its normal settings. I think it's the lighting. I just don't want it to be blurry. Hold on, I'm gonna try and fix it. Okay, kind of more focused. But anyway, they've been fake dating. Now they're like in a relationship, really. They've even mentioned being together next year. Sorry, the blurriness is as fixed as it's gonna be, I guess. And so that is where I am. I'm about halfway through. She is very worried that Jade is gonna find out about the will, because she didn't actually tell her that. Like that the will was a thing. I think that's the chapter I'm on. Sorry, I'm setting it back to where it was. Yep, chapter 19. So yes, so she actually just knocked over a giant bottle of probably really expensive wine at the family's holiday home. So the family itself owns a cabin that abuts a like super exclusive ski resort. So they've been skiing. It's been very wintry, very cute. They just had a designer come and decorate for Christmas, because bougie people. But it's cute. It's not like, I mean, it's just cute. Like, I'm having a fun time. I sometimes call them like popcorn romances. I don't know if that's actually what you call them, but like, it's just cute and silly, very Lifetime movie, very Hallmark. So I'm having a fun time. We have not watched a Christmas movie yet. You saw that I was watching Jan, because Krista is napping. And then we were watching Pop Culture Jeopardy, which is a new show, just because it's like fun. And I was gonna put it on a movie, because I watched Jan and I was like, oh, I could put it on a Christmas movie that Krista might not super be into, but I really want to watch like either one of the gay Lifetime or Hallmark ones. Like we have a bunch of male ones we bought. One's really good. Jonathan Bennett from Mean Girls, isn't it? It's like The Holiday Sitter, I think, something like that, and it's really cute, and I want to watch that, but I want to watch that with Krista. And then like there's a new queer movie that's 2 women on Apple TV, I guess, and I want to watch that, but I want to watch that with Krista. Like all the ones I was thinking of, I want to watch with Krista. So what I've done instead, because I couldn't figure out a movie, also Let It Snow on Netflix is cute. It's an anthology kind of thing, very Love Actually, New Year's Eve-esque, and there's a queer plot in it, female plot with a baby pig. It's adorable, but I wasn't in the mood to put that on either, so I was like, I don't know, like I don't know that Krista would care if I watched that one without her, but she's really she's really asleep. Her hand really hurt, so she took her meds and she's just trying to nap through it. I also signed back up for Walmart Plus, which we used like one time, so we could get groceries delivered, because I'm sure we're gonna need groceries delivered for the next little while, because it's gonna be way easier than going to the store. So I ordered stuff because she really wants that. It's called Tapato soup, but it's that potato soup I made. It's called Tapato because it's Star Wars. They change how you spell potato. But I'm making that for her later because she really wants that. And then I ordered like general soups for me, like some vegetable soup. I got vegetable beef because I haven't had it in a million years. Clam chowder. She wanted pudding and she'd asked about brownies. So like I just ordered a bunch of stuff that we would need, but I mostly did it so I could get the stuff for the soup. But what I'm watching now, and you can judge me, you can totally judge me for this. I'm probably not even gonna show you. So apparently 9 years ago, oh my god, 9 years ago, Cammie Scott was dating Sharon. Like they were an online queer couple and they did Vlogmas, and some beautiful soul on YouTube made a playlist of all their Vlogmas episodes from like 9 years ago, like in a thing. And I was like, oh, I could watch like a TV show that's Christmas themed, like maybe a Modern Family. I blame Jan for that because she mentioned Modern Family, and I was like, oh, I could do that. Or like, because I've watched all the Bob's ones so far, I was like, oh, I could do like that. I randomly thought of Gilmore Girls, but I wasn't really in the mood for that. Yeah, the pop culture thing mentioned Gilmore Girls a couple times, and I was like, oh, I could do that. But yeah, so instead I am watching 9-year-old Vlogmases where Sharon and Cammie were dating, and it's just because it's silly and goofy, and I love watching people's vlogs. Theirs are daily vlogs, so they're shorter. So yeah, I'm just gonna have that on while I read, and then I need to take the dogs out, and when the groceries get here I need to put them away, and then I need to make the soup. So that's where we are. I am gonna make more coffee later, because who doesn't love more coffee? And then I'll probably see if Krista is up to watching one of the gay Christmas movies, because I would like to watch one, but I know she's really tired. We were gonna watch Red One yesterday and we didn't. It has Chris Evans in it, and one of our dogs, Bruni, he's obsessed with Chris Evans. So I'm not kidding, like he'll just stare at the TV the entire time Chris Evans is on and not move. So we want to let him watch it because we know it'll like bring him joy. So we were gonna watch it today, but she doesn't feel up to being downstairs, so that's not happening today. We were gonna watch Spirited yesterday, but she was super tired. We did watch Dexter Original Sin, the first episode, which I think is gonna be very interesting, and I am curious about it. We recently watched all of Dexter and the Dexter like sequel series, and then they're even making another one in 2025, and I'm just baffled by the Dexter universe at this point. But yeah, I'm gonna read for a little bit and watch these old vlogs because I am ridiculous, and basically I'm gonna say they're like the equivalent of like trashy television. Like, these two are not together. Kimmy is married to a different woman and I'm still watching these because she doesn't do Vlogmas anymore, and I'm just like in the mood for what in my brain is the equivalent of like trashy lesbian television, but it's vlogs on YouTube, because almost no lesbian television shows have Christmas episodes. The L Word has no Christmas episode, and I wish it did. Or like a Christmas special that I could put on. That'd be perfect for just like zone out, don't need to pay attention, queer content. I do think One Day at a Time has one, I think. And Legends of Tomorrow probably does, and that show's very gay. But no, we're gonna watch this while I read this popcorn romance. Would it have like a cute name because it's Christmas? Though you can use popcorn for Garland. I'm still gonna call it popcorn romance. It's like a no thoughts, just enjoying where it's going kind of story. And yeah, so I have this on. I'm gonna go now. Again, I will probably not show you the making of the soup, but I will be making soup and coffee. And at some point I might do fake charcuterie. We have salami and some cheese, and I kind of want a tiny bit of wine, so I might do that for my dinner depending on what Krista wants. So we'll see. Yeah, I will talk to you later. Oh, Family Stone! Crap, I knew I was gonna forget. So if you watched the Family Stone, we watched it yesterday, and it's like one of our quintessential Christmas movies. So the Family Stone also counts within the like queer Christmas thing, because oh gosh, I've talked for too long, sorry, and the focus is probably gonna go in a hot sec. But yeah, it did. I knew it was going to. I had to touch a button or the TV was gonna go to sleep. Sorry, I will be quick now. The Family Stone follows the like Stone family for Christmas, and it's set like they always meet at the parents' house in what we think is upstate New York. They give it a name and my brain constantly forgets what it is. And a lot of them, so they all come, and there's like the siblings, and so there's Thad and Patrick, and they are, I believe, married or together in the sense that they would be married. I don't know if gay marriage was legal when the movie came out. I really don't. So they're together and they're getting ready to adopt a child. They're like in the process. And Thad is also deaf. So that's very cool, but they're a very adorable couple and they're in the movie. And there is a lot of discussion of them, for certain scenes, just because they're like doing some stuff with a specific character. But Everett, who is kind of like the golden boy of the family, he brings his soon-to-be quote-unquote fiance, because he insists he's going to marry her, Meredith. And Meredith is played by Sarah Jessica Parker, and she's super like high maintenance, super particular, and things are just not going well when she meets them. She was already stressed out about it. Rachel McAdams plays Amy, Everett's sister, and she hates Meredith. And Meredith gets so stressed, she calls her sister Julie, who comes to visit, and it's like this whole sort of like, the mom is sick. It counted it for grief horror because a lot of it is about the mom being sick and then how that's impacting decisions people are making and stuff like that. But it's just really good. It's a very family drama sort of movie, but it's really, really good. So if you haven't seen it, it's on a few things at Christmas time, for you can just stream it. But I highly, highly recommend it, and it is technically a gay Christmas movie. I'm also probably going to name this the Yuletide gay video, FYI. Sorry, I am so coffee today. Okay, sorry. That was a really bad cough. My asthma's just acting up a little bit. But yeah, that was all I was gonna say, actually. I'm just gonna close out the clip. I'm gonna watch these vlogs, read this book, and then in like 45 minutes, I need to take the dogs out because the groceries are supposed to be here between like, actually probably around then. So I'm gonna go before I have another coughing fit. I will talk to you later. I will maybe have finished this book by now. I may fill you in on these goofy vlogs that I'm watching, but I will talk to you later. Sorry for so many different clips for me to just say like stuff about one book, what I'm watching, and some movies. Talk to you in a little bit, probably in the kitchen. Krista is awake and we're watching these vlogs together.
Yes, I want to say something true.
Oh, to the vlog.
You'll never
Hello,
believe what
peoples.
I'm going to do right now.
I'm in a lot of pain
Run
today.
errands.
My wife is an
Of
angel,
course, every time
saint,
we have run errands, like we go to
amazing,
the places
the
that we
bestest of
need stuff
everything.
for the next day. We don't realize
The
that we
world
need
should
the
know.
stuff, so then we go
Okay.
back to Target again. If that makes any sense, but
yeah, she was taking a nap, and then I would have woken her up anyway because the grocery delivery guy called, and he almost broke into a house behind us trying to deliver the groceries. Our address matches, like has the same house number as a house behind us, which I'm not saying the house number. But like our house number, the street behind us, the exact same house number exists, and he tried to walk into someone's front porch because I said, please come into our porch and drop off the groceries. He was like, the door is locked, the door is locked. And I was like, the door isn't locked. And he was like, it's locked. And I was like, where are you? And he was like, oh, I'm here. It's a white house, right? And I was like, no, our house is not white. And he was like, oh no, ah. So I had to direct him to our house. He was behind us. And he was like, I hope they're not mad. And I'm like, it's their porch. I think you're fine. But I got the groceries. And later I'm making soup. We're gonna go and keep watching these, which we've seen before. But yes, also, I should probably shower at some point. And when your arm hurts less, I will help you wash your hair.
That's not today.
No. But I'm gonna shower at some point this weekend. I really need to. I'll talk to you later. Maybe when I make soup. Maybe not. We'll see. Hello, Judgy Salem. She moved so I could sit in the bed. Goose is technically, while I understand dogs beg for food, Goose is trying to figure out if Krista's going to give her some of her soup or her Hawaiian bread, because Goose also loves Hawaiian bread. Do you need my help?
Could you move a little bit of the blanket onto my belly? It was burning my belly.
I'm sorry, the cup's really hot.
No, you don't have to apologize. Thank you for your assistance.
But yeah, Goose wants soup or bread. She also loves Hawaiian bread. The boys are still napping. Salem is confounded as to why the blankets are the way they are. We're still watching Vlogmas. I made Krista a variation of my famous tapato soup because I don't follow their recipe either. So like, can I call it mine if I'm like inspired by? It's technically the Galaxy's Edge Star Wars tapato soup, but they don't serve it in the park.
Clapato soup now.
Clapato. But they don't serve it in the park. To my knowledge, they never have. It was just a recipe that the creative team for Galaxy's Edge made. But I like hodgepodge it periodically, and Krista really, really likes it. And when she doesn't feel well, she extra likes it. So this is really why I ordered groceries, because I didn't have the supplies for this. Hi, bud. I am going to have faux charcuterie. This is just cheese and salami. And I have wine with some Fireball in it because I'm not mulling wine right now. That's going to take too long and I don't want to deal with it. So we're going to keep watching Vlogmas with Cammie and Shannon. In a half an hour, I need to take the dogs out. This is just me verbalizing that so I don't forget. And yeah, I'll take them out. I'll get Parker out so he can chill with the girls. I could probably leave him out with Bruni. He and Bruni are both boys, and if I didn't say it in this one, Parker is typically fine with Bruni, but sometimes Bruni likes to be a butt and poke other dogs in our house. So yeah, he tries to get a rise out of them and then they get annoyed and they bark at him. So we don't like to leave them alone just in case Bruni decides to be a butt. Though he's been in really good behavior. I think he knows he gets to watch a Chris Evans movie tomorrow. But I'm gonna eat because I'm hungry. I'm running around making soup. All right, Goose has disappeared somewhere over there. Yes, there are lots of clothes. And you know what? I was going to make it a goal to put them away before the new year. And then Krista broke her finger. And so, you know, screw it. This is the clean laundry that lays in piles in our room. I don't know what to tell you. I'll figure it out one day. That day is not today. All right. I will talk to you later. Bye for now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We're watching The Holiday Sitter, which is a very gay Hallmark movie. Partially written by Jonathan Bennett there, and I actually think that guy's the other writer, but I could be wrong. But these are the love interests. There's also a casual, engaged lesbian moment at the beginning. Yes. This is the movie. Oh goodness. I'm gonna go. But this is the movie we're watching. Now on to the classic, Single All the Way, which is on Netflix. It's very cute. And also has a dog. We did not decide to do gay men and dogs. That was not the theme of the evening, but here we are. Alright, we're gonna watch the movie. Good morning. You're not really getting a cute setup. Instagram's gonna get my iPad here playing the trailer for The Holiday Sitter that we watched last night. But you do this cute Hallmark Channel mug that we got at Kohl's. And then I'll open the coffee. But while I'm doing this, I thought I would tell you. So we watched The Holiday Sitter, which is an actual Hallmark movie that Jonathan Bennett, who you might recognize as Aaron Samuels from Mean Girls, the original one. Hi! Are you coming up? Wrote and stars in. Oh yeah! This one's really good. This is the Cinnabon Classic Cinnamon Roll Coffee. It is delicious. This is perfect. Ooh, maybe I should make Krista the Cinnamon Roll Hot Cocoa then. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it themed. You'll get to see her hot cocoa in a sec too. I'll give you that bonus. When we watched The Holiday Sitter, we bought it last year and it's so cute. So he's like a workaholic, self-employed, like manages wealthy people's money guy, named Sam. And his sister and brother-in-law are adopting a new baby. And the baby, hi Soob. The baby winds up being early. And so they have to rush out to Buffalo and there's a snowstorm. And he is horrible with kids. Hi, Soob. Hello. And so I'm gonna turn this. Oh, she's gonna jump. Yep. He calls in help from the guy who like sometimes watches them, is making their nursery. And the two of them, of course, hit it off, and it's adorable and very, very cute. Very Hallmark. But it's so fun. It's also really gay. There's another gay couple that like makes cameos kind of. And then his best friend is a lesbian, or at least a queer woman. I don't know, not at least, but you know, like she's queer because she's with another woman and her girlfriend proposed to her. So it's really, really gay. And the only thing I can think of is he wrote into his contract that he wanted a movie that he starred in, because he's in a ton of movies for Hallmark. He's in, we watched it in another vlog, it was like Cherry Lane. Not Cherry Lane. That's, maybe it is? Is it Cherry Lane? I don't remember. But it was like a movie told over the course of like different timelines. It was really cute. He's also in the Christmas House movies. I swear he's in other ones. He was also in The Float that Hallmark did for the Thanksgiving Day Parade. But it's a cute movie, so I would definitely suggest The Holiday Sitter. It's just very cute and very Christmassy. And then we started watching Single All the Way on Netflix, which I don't know anyone's name except Kathy Najimy and Jennifer Coolidge are in it. And someone from Schitt's Creek who's very funny. And the guy, so the lead guy is the guy from Ugly Betty and Shrinking, and I do not remember his name. But he and his best friend go to his parents for Christmas, and they have set him up on a blind date with this actor who's been in a ton of stuff. He does Hallmark movies too. He's a Canadian actor. And they set him up on this blind date and he likes him, but over the course of the movie, we realize that perhaps he loves someone who has come with him for Christmas. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I gotta get Salem off of me. She's digging a nail into my back real hard. And I gotta film the advent calendar portion for Instagram. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try and get Miss Salem over here to, ooh, stop cutting my back open. We're gonna try and get her to go on the counter. Hey, can you jump down? You're cutting my back open. I can feel it. Hi, you're in a horrible angle. I can't hit that. Oh God, that hurt. I need to do her nails. Is what the problem is. Okay, I'm gonna go. Later today I'm taking a shower, but we're gonna do donuts and coffee / hot cocoa, and then I'll take a shower at some point because there's a football game on, and tonight we're watching a movie virtually with my sister, so you'll get to see that too. But I gotta go. I gotta do the advent calendar part and grab hot cocoa for Krista. So I'll talk to you in a little bit. Hello. The lighting for this may be a little weird and it may go out of focus. Krista is taking a nap. It's about 12:30. But I wanted to check in because we did finish Single All the Way. We watched that this morning, and then I took a shower, which is why my hair is in a little turban-y thing. And then I finished, sorry, I'm unlocking it. I didn't do that before I started filming, sorry. I finished Staging Love. It was cute. Very, very like Hallmarky, very fun. She actually has another book and I'm debating about starting it called, might stay on the cover, Pine Creek, no it's not. Pine Creek Lodge, which you could see the cover for maybe half a second. I'll just hold you real close. See? Maybe it'll focus. Who knows? There we go. Pine Creek Lodge, right there. So I might start that one. It's not a super long book, and it has like a baker and like an overworked ad exec and stuff. Oh gosh, it's like, Catherine, push the button. But also, I'm gonna pull this one up because I had the cover up. This is by someone else, though it is, I think this is more like a novella. But this is Mistletoe Motel by Lise Gold. Lisa? But it has them stranded in Watertown, which is where we live. Like, we live in a water town. And so I like really want to read this one, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna cheat a little. So I switched some stuff around. So I did, for Not a Creature Was Stirring, a face or a person on the cover, I changed that to Staging Love so I could cross it off. And then I crossed off Family Stone for Blue Christmas, which means, so there are two that I don't have things for. I don't have use a poll or use a game to choose, which means I have 2 open prompts for sure. And then the other ones are mostly like romance books. I have some other stuff. So one specifically that I need to read that's not tied into anything is a Dear America book that I'm reading for Inspired by True Events. And so I have that set aside, and I think I'm gonna read this just like the week of Christmas, because it's already the 15th. So I'll have like that little tiny window where I can squeeze it in because it's super short. It's a kid's book. And then the only watches I have that aren't, like, the only watches I have left are Spirited, Batman Returns, because I really want to watch that. Actually, oh, and Muppet Christmas Carol, but we're definitely watching those at some point. So they're on here, and I'm leaving Muppet Christmas Carol because we will definitely for sure watch it. What do I have that for? Oh, Jingle All the Way, Muppet Christmas Carol. I had to have 4 words. But what I'm gonna do, so we're gonna I'm gonna say this is a game, and then I'll put a poll up to determine the next one, because I'm gonna try and read some of these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put, let's see if I can do this. Goose is right here. Hi, Goose. I know you're a little crooked. Hi. Do me a favor. Can you pick the next thing I'm gonna read? Can you poke whichever one you think is a good idea? Hi. I'll put it like this. Thoughts? Any of them. What are we feeling? Put your paw on the one you think would be fun. Thoughts? Opinions? I know you just want to keep sleeping. Alright, push your paw on a book, and that will be our game. That's not in the list. Hi. Hello. Alright, paw on a book in the library. Hi. You just bop one with your foot. This one? It's this one. Okay, it's that one. She chose Mistletoe Motel. Sort of. We're gonna pretend that was a game. That was game-like, right? So we're gonna read Mistletoe Motel next, and I will count that as a book chosen by a game, because Goose was involved. She bopped my hand, and my hand opened Mistletoe Motel, so that's what I'm going with. I'm gonna give her some pets as payment. Give me little kisses. Alright, so I'll start reading Mistletoe Motel. Ow. I'm just gonna throw it on YouTube or something. And we'll see. I have more coffee in my Hallmark mug. So yeah, but I will maybe show you me reading, but I'm gonna start Mistletoe Motel while I'm hanging in bed with my sleepy wife, who's recovering, and my very cute kitty, who has decided that she really likes laying here. She normally sleeps on Krista, but with how Krista has to have her hand right now, she's decided that my pillows are her favorite spot today. So she's napping on my pillows. But I'm gonna go watch some YouTube. Yes, I just burped. I've had a lot of coffee. And I'm coughing a little. I was just outside. Hi. But yeah, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna read. I might show you me reading. We'll see how that goes. But I'll talk to you in a little bit about Mistletoe Motel, set in Watertown. Oh, the premise. I should tell you the premise really fast. Okay, I know it's Holly and Mac, but I forget. Let me pull up book details. I'll do that really fast. So Goose is just wiggling around back there. Yes. Okay, the last flight is canceled, roads are closed, and the only available room at the Mistletoe Motel must be shared. Holly and Mac's holiday plans are derailed when a blizzard strains them in small-town Watertown, forcing these feuding strangers to become reluctant roommates. Corporate lawyer Holly needs to get home to make amends with her parents, while software engineer Mac is desperate to reach her sister before she gives birth. That's what I'm going to tell you, because this is very Hallmarky, but I'm intrigued. This sounds very cute, and I'm going to read it. It's only 146 pages, so I think it'll be a pretty quick read. But yeah, I'm going to read Mistletoe Motel, set in Watertown, while this kitty naps and my wife naps and I watch YouTube. I think I'm just gonna, I'll show you really fast. I think I'm just gonna watch these old Rose and Rosie vlogmases. I never really watched Rose and Rosie. Sorry, you just like saw all our laundry. But they are like a very famous online queer couple, gay couple. And they, like everyone else, used to do Vlogmas. So I found an old Vlogmas playlist on their actual channels. So I think I'm gonna watch that. Like, put it on in the background. Because Krista was like, oh, you'd probably really like them. As like a channel to watch. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna let you go. I've already talked to you for like 7 minutes unintentionally. Oh, boob. Alright, I will talk to you later.
From the debate team.
Behold,
Yes,
the Christmas
you guys
setup,
went to state, right?
which includes Fran Fine. And I think, isn't that her actual son?
Wife Madeline.
Not the tree guy. I think that's her actual son.
Fran Drescher.
Yeah.
This is Fran Fine.
That's her name in The Nanny. I just can never remember her name. But I think that's her actual son. I'll have to look it up. But no, it's the Christmas setup. It's very cute, very Christmassy. There's a gay Christmas landmark in it by the end of the movie. That's what we're watching.
Are you finishing each other's sentences?
Oh! I did not realize they were going to say the F word. I think we're fine. But we're watching Last Xmas. I'll talk to you more about it later when I'm not eating food. But it's gay, and it's new, and we got it on Amazon as a $5 rental. Hello. We're still watching the movie. Krista's over here. So, we are 29 minutes into this movie we paid $5 for. This movie brought to you by... I don't even remember. They said something about the people from Almost Adults, but like I don't know which person. So Almost Adults came out a long time ago, and starred Natasha Negovandlis and Elise Bauman, and was like right off the big success of Carmilla, because it even came out before the Carmilla movie, didn't it?
Yeah.
And so like the whole point was like people wanted to see it because they were in it. It was gay. You can watch it on Peacock, I think, actually. And in that one, Elise is gay. Natasha is her straight best friend. They have different names. Doesn't really matter. No. And in that one, Elise like comes out and then her friend is pissed that she didn't come out to her sooner. And then like it's weird because she's like super possessive of her. So, okay. I saw The Last Xmas was released because, admittedly, Elise promoted it on her Instagram. And I was like, okay, she knows the person who's involved. So.
It's awful.
It's not good.
Writing, bad. Characters,
bad. So the issue
Dialogue,
is
awful.
Yeah. So there's a production company called Tello. And I will admit, Tello does what it can with the money it has. Because you know they don't have a ton of money. Tello used to do a seasonal movie every year. I don't know if they're doing one this year. I don't keep up on their stuff. But I would make Krista watch them every year. To which she would watch them with a look of horror upon her face, because even the trailers were not very good. And we've watched them. We've watched every single one. And we have liked none of them. And this is allowed. I'm not saying you can't dislike gay media. It's lovely that it exists. But also, it can be bad. There's gay media that is terrible. And like, they've made the mom to one of the characters just insufferable. Like, she's, like, making weird comments. Like, I don't understand her point in this story. They randomly had the like, bougie... Krista's hand really hurts. The bougie ex, whose name is Maggie. who left town to become an actress. Her family randomly went to do caroling and drag?
For donations.
But like...
To their family.
Right, and there's been no explanation of the fourth member of the family, who they never said she had a sister, and then there was this fourth person at her house, who is obviously supposed to be related to her. We've gotten Jules' best friend, who I like Jules' best friend. She's the kind of spastic, goofy person in the movie, but like, there are 55 minutes left, and we paid $5 for this, so I will finish this stupid thing. But I am not enjoying it. I don't understand. I don't get it. I even thought Almost Adults had redeeming elements to it.
Some.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous that Cassie was so angry.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't come out to first.
Yeah.
That's because she cared most about her opinion.
Right. Like, that, I was like, okay, I can kind of understand that. And then they did have at least, like, date periodically, and, like, there were cute things, and they did reconcile. Almost Adults is better than this. Because, like, parts of Almost Adults are infuriating, but it's because you're like, straight person, shut up! Like, this is not about you. This, I'm just like, what is happening? We just spent a whole time learning about this one girl's mom's vibrator habits. And I don't need that in a Christmas movie. I don't need that in any movie. We're gonna finish it, and I will give you thoughts. But as soon as we got to this, she was like, I don't even have batteries in my remote! And I was like, oh my god, please stop. Please stop. The humor just feels very dated. Like, I'm talking early 2000s.
The dialogue doesn't, like...
No, and we're not getting enough information about things.
Staccato, like, why were they going Christmas caroling and drag?
Right, we didn't get any explanation of that.
Why were they raising money for themselves?
Right.
Are the parents in as much financial difficulty as
the daughter? Why is she doing restaurant orders when we were told the restaurant is under renovations, which should mean it's not open at all?
Right.
Like, there's just stuff that doesn't make sense. And then, like, oh, the diner's hiring because this one girl needs a job, the ex. And I'm like, but she's never going to want to work there. Like, it seemed like everywhere was hiring. So I'm just like, I don't get it. All right, my hand is getting tired. So we're going to finish this. But I'm just like, this is not a good movie. We're going to watch Serendipity at like 9 o'clock with Mary, and that will be lovely because it's Serendipity. I do not care about John Cusack. You could replace him with any dude, and I would not care. But it's Serendipity. And we've been there. We went to Serendipity 3, and they took photos of us at the table.
Yeah,
we got to have
that table.
Yeah, we got the table because we went for our anniversary. And they took a lot of photos. It was very cute. Frozen hot chocolate is not as good as you think it should be. But it was very cute. Our waiter was a delight. But we've been there. So I'm very excited to watch the movie tonight. But this is letting me down. I was like really hoping.
We're on a good string.
Right, like we've been watching Lifetime ones and Hallmark ones, and they're all good. And this one is not. Sorry. I'm gonna go. Krista is gonna try and ignore her hand, which is easier to do when we have a movie on. So I will talk to y'all later. I have not read any more of Mistletoe Motel. Except to the point where they're now sharing a room at the Mistletoe Motel. It's in South Dakota. That I should tell you. It's not in the state of New York. Which is a little sad. A little bit of a letdown. But I'm gonna go. We're gonna watch the not very good movie. Bye. Talk to you later. Also, these PJs are super cute. Wish me luck in finding my dinosaur top. Because I want to wear the dinosaur PJs. Because they're also cute. Bye for now. The movie is still happening. What hellhole is this? What level of hell is lesbian Christmas movie that won't stop? 7? 9? How many levels of hell are there? I read Dante once. It was a long time ago.
8.
We're in level 8, according to my lovely wife. You can see the camera strap. Sorry. It keeps going. There's no chemistry. How am I supposed to care? Her ex even showed up, and she didn't have chemistry with the ex either. Like, I don't care. I just need it to end. I don't understand how this is this bad. We've watched so many cute Hallmark and Lifetime ones. Why are the indies letting me down, y'all? Why? Why? Okay, I'm done complaining. It's not a good movie. Don't watch The Last Xmas. Don't do it. Watch any of the other movies I suggested. Hell, even watch the Hallmark lesbian ones. There are a few.
I'm a hoarder.
There's some Lifetime ones. Anything but what I'm currently watching. Happiest Season, Under the Christmas Tree. There's some other ones. Love Confidential, I think, is one of them. I don't know if that's Christmas themed. I don't know. Don't watch this. It's not good. Y'all, I don't even care anymore. They just mentioned the chart from The L Word. The L Word, which is not even a current television program. I don't understand. They had a U-Haul in a car chase. Why does this exist? When was this written? She had to have written this in like the early 2000s and then tried to tweak it to bring it out. Anyway, I'm gonna go. This is bad. Don't watch it. Do not do it. Do not do it to yourselves. Does this count as vaguely gay? This is The Christmas Inheritance on Netflix. And this is Clark of Clexa.
Correct.
Can we count it since the last one was such a letdown? Maybe? I don't know. This one's cute. Little silly. Very cute. Oh no, the tree! Oh no. Ah, yep.
I mean, she did successfully bolt it.
Yeah, and then she crashed into the tree because that woman
that lady
distracted
yelled at
her. Oof. Okay, we're gonna watch this one. This one is definitely cuter. We've seen it before. Good morning. I have a fun little bob set up for Instagram, so you get to see it too. This little bob is a Bleakin keychain, wheelie mammoth, and then that's a Louise little pillow, and then bad coochie copy. But yes, Krista and I actually got those coochie copies for each other 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago, and we actually wound up buying each other the same one but in different sizes. Okay, it is the 16th. I can open this guy. There we go. Oh, it's hot cocoa. Yep. Salted caramel hot cocoa. This isn't coffee. I knew there'd be a hot cocoa, but I really wanted coffee. All right, I'll make the hot cocoa in that cup, and then I'm making coffee, and I'll make like a mocha thing. I really wanted coffee today, but it's okay. I understand. I knew I was gonna get a hot cocoa. It's fine. It's fine. The Bob's kids would appreciate it. The Belcher, like Tina, Louise, Jean, they'd be very on board for hot cocoa. All right, I'm gonna make that in this cup, and then make coffee on top of that in a different cup because that cup is too tiny for this. All right, I will talk to you in a little bit. Good morning. We're doing this in the slightly noisy kitchen because I am indeed making the coffee to add this hot cocoa to. I was really excited to use this cup. It's so cute. It's like Tina, or that's brain. Tina's on this side. Louise, Jean, Bob, Tina, and Linda. Like, it's a super cute cup, and I almost never get to use it because it's so small, but it's fine. I'm using a Hallmark cup from yesterday because it's a huge cup. Like, it holds a lot of stuff. So I'm just making regular coffee, and I'm gonna add that in there. I didn't film watching Serendipity last night, but it was really fun. We put Mary on FaceTime, like on my nightstand thing, and we just like watched the movie and chatted a little bit. So it was nice. I feel like when I'm in the kitchen, it wants to focus on like my fridge or my sink, which makes no sense. But we watched that and it was nice. And then we just put on some YouTube and like dozed off. And I'm super tired today, which is why I was hoping that would be coffee. But it's fine. So yeah, you saw most of yesterday. I'm trying to think if I recapped all the movies. Oh, if you don't know Serendipity, I think I already talked about it, but it's Kate Beckinsale and John Cusack, and they're both in relationships when they meet in New York City, and they go to Serendipity, like the restaurant. Well, it's not really, it's like an ice cream shop. They go, and then there's a series of events where they're like, I'll write my info inside this book, and he writes his, and she writes his info on a $1 bill, and if the information comes back to them, they're meant to be. And we like jump many years later, and John's character is about to get married, and Kate Beckinsale's character has just gotten engaged, and then neither one of them can stop thinking about the other, and so it's them trying to kind of make fate work for them so they can find each other again. Oof. So it's a cute movie. What else did we watch? Sorry, I was about to cough again. I am gonna cough again. Oh my goodness. Last Xmas we did not enjoy. It's about two exes who break up at a New Year's Eve party in high school and wind up back in town at the same time, and it's an Xmas movie, like Xmas movie, so I'm sure you can guess. Just like neither one of us was into it. I'm not gonna vent about it anymore. What did we watch after that? We watched something after that. Oh gosh, what did we watch after that? Why is my brain... Oh, I showed you. Watch The Christmas Inheritance. That one's just cute. It has, I always forget her name. Sorry. She's Clark from the 100, but she is like, I'm gonna say heiress to this like company, but that's not 100% how I would say it. I don't know. She works at the company and her father's a CEO, and he wants to retire and give her the company. I knew my battery was gonna die. The litter box is going. And then it's like her being sent to a small town where the business was planned, and this whole thing to like get her to understand the company more and the people who buy from their company. So that was cute. Everything was cute except last Xmas. That was a disaster and I did not like it. I'm gonna go though because I gotta charge this battery. I gotta make coffee, like combine my coffees and get to work. So I will update you about something. I'm not sure if I'm putting on an audiobook or not. I'll let you know. But get ready for more Queer Christmas very soon. Hello, are you at an angle? I think you're at an angle. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. I touched my tripod. There we go. Are you good now? You're better. Okay. So it is my lunch break. I'm gonna do this super fast. So yes, I forgot to unlock this. Does this astonish you? No. So I finished Mistletoe Motel. It's very cute. Very like insta-love, sort of enemies to lovers, forced proximity with a holiday setting. It is cute. Holly and Mac are a fun pairing. We get a cute like coming out eventual acceptance storyline. There's a new baby being born. It's a wildly festive town. I feel like the book itself describes itself pretty well. It says it's like yeah, this entire situation feels like a low budget Hallmark movie, and I love it. I love that as a description. I think it's very cute. It's a very fun time and a very easy read. So if you just want like a cute little romance with some like surprisingly spicy stuff, like they have some spicy stuff that happens. And also this hotel is has a quirky thing about it that they like reveal and then like make go away very quickly. But I was like, what? So it was an odd little surprise moment. Sorry, I'm cold. I'm wearing very cute Snoopy pajamas today because I wanted to. I'll wear an actual like real life outfit tomorrow, mostly because I am going with Krista to her first PT appointment tomorrow. That might sound weird, but the doctor was very adamant that she had to go like the week after surgery, even before her post-op appointment, because they need her to like start moving the parts of the finger that can move. And the finger that is in the cast needs to move the pinky. So yeah, that'll be interesting, but I'm gonna wear an actual outfit tomorrow. It'll be themed and cute, I promise. Oh, Smokey's out. My neighbor's dog is out. I hear him. He's really out. He's very loud. It's fine. It's fine. I don't think you can hear him, but it was very cute. I did use this for reindeer games, which was play a game, which you saw what I did. It wasn't really a game. It's fine. So that was Mistletoe Motel. I have a bunch of audiobooks. I think I'm going to start one. I haven't chosen one yet, so that'll be a surprise for both of us. And then I need to, so one is pick your next read with a poll, and it's just like North Pole. And I think I'm going to toss up I'm going to return this real fast. Just a poll on my Instagram stories and see if anyone even comments on it. And say, I think this might be what I'm going to do. I'm going to go romance, horror. But I'll do a different emoji maybe, because I might swap out October Society for the pairing, because I'm kind of tempted to read that now. I do still want to read Christmas at Wheeldale Inn, but I might do that closer to Christmas. I haven't decided. So I'm going to put up a thing. No, sorry. I'm also just like looking at suggestions. So yeah, that is my plan. So I'm going to post that poll so it exists and see if anyone responds. If not, I'll do what I want. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. So that's the goal. I do think if I get the pairing, I can read that while listening to an audiobook because it's not Christmassy and I can use that for Heat Miser. But if romance gets picked and it's the like winter one, I'll have to probably read that one separately, but it's by the person who did Staging Love. So it would be like I think it would be pretty quick and I could read it in the evening, and still listen to an audiobook maybe, but I gotta get that post up. I'll show you when I do get it up because I don't know when that will be. I'm gonna start the audiobook first, so you'll get to see that first and then I'll show you the poll. I'll probably post it during lunch, so I'll do my best to show you. So I'm gonna go, because I need to eat. But very cute. Mistletoe Motel, fun, cute. You can feel akin to Krista and I as we also periodically get snowed into a water town. And Mac, the programmer, has teal hair and I have purple hair that you can sometimes tell is purple. Yes, I know. I haven't touched it up. We're not touching it up anytime soon. I don't really care. That sounds so horrible. But I just don't. I'm just gonna let it go, do what I want, and then figure it out when it's grown out enough that it annoys me. So yes. But I'm gonna go. I will talk to you later to show you the poll and to show you what audiobook I picked, because I really don't know. I may just guess, like just pick one at random. So I will talk to you in a little bit. I am loving this very silly, cozy, Hallmarky-esque reading randomness that is happening. I'm having a great time. So yeah, I will talk to you / show you things later. I don't really know how that will go. But yeah, gonna go. Quick proof that I did in fact post a poll. The options are romance snow, romance sun, and then horrors in there. Really, it's just to determine which book I'm reading. I'm hoping for the snowy romance one, honestly. That's what Krista voted for in the poll for me. And then I think I've just decided I'm going to swap out the pairing for October Society and hold on to October Society for like the fall, because I think it'll be fun because there's a bunch and I could like read a whole bunch of them in October. I think I'm going to go with that. But yeah, so I am going to go back to lunch. I hate coughing. Sorry. So just blame asthma. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. But I'm going back to the bedroom to hang out for a little because I have like a tiny bit of lunch left. So I'm gonna hang out with Krista. But yeah. Oh, that's someone else's story. No idea. Also, I think my stomach just gurgled. Also, random. Oh, you can look at David while we go. Look, behold David. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Let's see what wins the poll.
Once for Me, a novel by Alison Cochrane, read by Natalie Modis.
Hello. It is the end of the workday. I am wearing a blanket cape because I got cold, so I put it on. I also realized I got pizza sauce on these at lunch. I tried to get it off as best I can, but I'm definitely gonna have to retreat them. I didn't even realize it, and they're so pale. Like, I don't own a lot of light colored PJs, and yeah, you can definitely see it on the gray. Sorry, I'm a little cold, so I may cough a little more than normal. I decided to start, and I already showed you it. I keep forgetting the title. Kiss Her Once for Me by Alison Cochrane. And the reason that I picked this one is it's on my, I think it's Ghost of Christmas Past is what it's for. It's the TBR veteran. I've had this book on my TBR for 2 years. I liked The Charm Offensive, and so I got this because it was Christmassy, and Krista and I had a trip initially planned where we were going to listen to audiobooks because we'd be on a plane. And so I like got it and I was like, oh, we can listen to it. And that trip didn't happen. So I've just like had it sitting here and haven't listened to it. Krista really liked The Charm Offensive. And then I listened to one, it was like Here We Go Again. And I liked that one. So I thought, why not give this one a listen? I am liking it so far. It's oddly, if it's very well with staging love. So in this, I have names. I pulled them up. So Ellie Oliver lives in Portland, and the opening of the book is that she met a woman on Christmas Eve, her like first year in Portland, and she like immediately fell for her, which is very odd for her because she's a bi demisexual woman. Like, she normally takes a long time to build an attachment and then want to do anything with someone. And in this situation, she like instantly felt connected. The two of them really bonded super fast. This woman's name was Jack, and they spent Christmas Eve night together. But then something happened on Christmas Day and she left. So like Ellie left. We've then time jumped forward, and Ellie is now working as a barista because she was let go from her job at like a studios. She wanted to be an animator like her entire life, and she was hired as one and then was let go. And so she's working as a barista. Then one day she gets asked out for coffee by Andrew, who is the landlord of the building that her coffee shop is in. And it's not her coffee shop, like she just works there. And she's having like a super rough time. Finances are remarkably tight. And he's talking to her, and he lets her know that he just found out that upon the death of his grandfather, there was this trust that he already knew about. It has $2 million in it, but there's now a caveat that he has to be married in order to access the money in the trust. And he's like, it's because my grandpa was a jerk. Like, he's this whole blah, blah, blah. And he's like, he's really just terrible. But like, I need to get married. So, they wind up getting very, very drunk, and they don't get married. Not yet. But they wind up posting all over his Instagram, like, getting engaged, basically. They write up on a napkin while drunk. Ellie writes up all the stuff where she agrees to be his fake fiance, and then they will actually have to get married. Like, the entire agreement goes all the way out to like marriage and then eventual divorce. And they have that all set up, so he'll get the money, and in exchange she'll get 10% of the $2 million, which she desperately needs. So she finds this out. She goes home with him for Christmas. They have it all worked out. They're like, okay, we're gonna like get the marriage license, all this stuff. And so they do all this, And then she gets there, and it turns out that his sister is Jack, which she didn't know because he always calls Jack Jacqueline, which is her full name, and there's no photos of her on his social media because she doesn't really spend time with the family because there's a bit of falling out. It's a whole thing. But she tries to always come for Christmas. And they realize that they know each other and they had sex with each other. And now we're also in this interesting love, she keeps calling it a love trapezoid, I think. Because there's someone that Andrew was with that is also there. And it's a very complicated, wild time. And I have a feeling I know how it's going to shake out. And I think it's going to be very cute and very gay. I also am very curious if the two grandmas are going to get together, which is odd. But they hang out a lot and they get drunk a lot. And so I'm just like, that would be fun. So I don't know, but I'm having a fun time. It is a very fun audiobook. It does go back and forth between the present and the events of the Christmas Eve where Jack and Ellie met. And then those are told through her, is it snowstorm? Snowfall? Oh gosh, I'm gonna forget. Ellie has this like online comic, which obviously Jack is gonna find, but it's this like online comic that she actually recounted the entire events of that Christmas Eve and has been doing like comics about her life in Portland and all this, but it's all under like a pseudonym. But I feel like everyone's gonna find it because that's what always happens with that kind of stuff. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm not finishing it today. I'll finish it tomorrow just because I'm listening to it. I need to check the poll because I'm probably going to end it at some point today in the event that I want to read a physical book tonight. I don't know. We shall see. But I'm really enjoying the oh gosh, why can't I remember the title of this book? Kids Are Ones for Me. I think because they keep talking about the song Last Christmas, which makes me think that the title of this was supposed to be Last Christmas and she had to change it. But I don't know. I don't know why I keep thinking that. But I'm having a very fun time. I'm on chapter 24. And what is slightly baffling is the narrator is Natalie Naudis. I think it's Naudis. And she did the audiobook for Shara Wheeler. And so I just keep thinking of Shara Wheeler this whole time. I may re-listen to that just because I like the audio performances on that. But I'm gonna go. I gotta take out the dogs. I just wanted to update you so far. And I'll finish this and get this crossed off tomorrow morning. So I'll still be listening to this tomorrow. And then I'll switch to a different one and I'll let you know when I switch to something else. Or if I start another book tonight. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, I will possibly, I think we're going to watch a show I want to talk to you about. So I will fill you in on things later tonight. I'm going to go, because puppies desperately need to go out. So be back in a little bit.
Well, it would be fun.
Shane McCutcheon appears to have said she's going to Vegas, to Velma Dinkley. And please note, who lives in Vegas at certain points? Tess! From the L Word Generation Q. This is secretly an L Word spin-off series. It's really not. We're watching No Good Deed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The positive points of it, lesbians. Also a lot of drama. And Lisa Kudrow is in this. It's a fun time. Not Christmassy, but a fun time. Alright, I'm gonna go. This is the last update for tonight. Haven't read a book. Or listened to an audiobook. But we're gonna watch this for a little bit. And then probably go to bed. Alright, talk to you in the morning when I make coffee. Good morning. I have my setup with the Under the Christmas Tree trailer, this cup, and it says Cheer Squares FYI, and the Cups of Cheer calendar. Gotta hurry this along. It's been a busy morning, mostly because I couldn't find the shirt or pants I was looking for. It was a whole thing. I have time before work to do this, but still. So here's the calendar, and today is the 17th, which is here. My nails look horrible. I need to try and repaint them this week. What is it? McCafe. Oh, it's just a regular coffee. I mean, that's fine. It's McCafe. It's whatever. But I mean, I get it. They want me to try regular coffees too. But I feel like instead of giving the like hot chocolates and the weird refresher drink I didn't even drink, maybe just stick to flavored coffees and non-flavored coffees, or like make a calendar that's only flavored coffees and non-flavored coffees, and then like one that's hot chocolates and non-coffee drinks. Like, I feel like that would be nice. Like, if I knew it was going to be only flavored coffees and like standard coffees, that'd be totally fine. I get this every year, and I feel like this year there's been more like goofy stuff, and more unflavored coffees than normal. Like, I feel like there's normally more flavored coffee. But yeah, so I'll drink it. I've had McCafe before. It's pretty good. Their blueberry is really good. Wish it had been blueberry. But I'm gonna go film the Instagram clip because I got to do that, and then I'll probably not really check in with you. I'm gonna start the audiobook. We didn't really do anything last night except start watching No Good Deed on Netflix. Krista actually finished it, but I fell asleep during episode 6. So I actually have to watch like the last 3 episodes today. She said that's fine. I just like completely crashed. Like I was so tired. Alright, I gotta go. I'm gonna film this and then I gotta get up to work. So I will talk to you about Kisser Ones for Me when I finish it. That's the goal. At my lunch I'll check in about Kisser Ones for Me. It's a busy day though because Krista has PT. So it'll be an interesting one. But I gotta go. I gotta open the coffee for Instagram. Hello. Krista is home for lunch. And she says I need to open this package that I'm gonna put on the counter because it's heavy. It is a surprise that appears very large. What the heck? Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, something is wrapped. And oh my goodness. Now I'm coughing. It's coffee, but it's Gilmore Girls coffee. Look. Sisters Hollow. That's hazelnut. Then this one is purple. Ooh, Talk Fast blend, 2 times the caffeine. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm gonna keep coughing because my asthma is being a jerk. Luke's Diner blend. And then, what's this? Sugar cookie. Oh, this looks very cute. So much coffee. And then this that I need scissors for. The microwave is beeping. I'm making Krista soup. Okay, let's see if I can open this. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. This seems very dangerous. Oh my good lord. This is huge. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm using this for the coffee calendar tomorrow. This is huge. It's a giant Luke's cup. Oh, this is exciting. This is so fun. I didn't even know you could get stuff like that.
They just released it.
Very cool. Thank you. I'm gonna try not to cough on you. Hi, Sue. Yeah, no, that's so exciting. I'll have to try it. I'm very excited about the sugar cookie one. I am intrigued by how fast I could talk drinking the Talk Fast blend. That seems mildly dangerous. No, very cool. Let me put the slip down here. Yeah, no, this is very fun. I'm gonna use this tomorrow. It's gonna happen. Alright, I'm gonna go because I gotta get lunch in Krista. Yes, I am still coughing. I'll be fine. But yeah, and I'll talk to you about books later. My wife is incredible. Even when she has a broken hand and feels terrible, she still remains incredible. So I will talk to you later about book things. But this is so exciting. I will have to make some of this possibly tonight. Not the Talk Fast blend. Maybe I'll make sugar cookie tonight for the fun of it because it's a light roast. Alright, I will talk to you about books. I finished Kisser Ones for Me and I have the next book lined up. So I'll have to talk to you about that when I get a chance. So talk to you in a little bit. Hello, hi, I'm gonna update you super quick because Krista came home for lunch, but because I'm leaving at 3, I didn't really take a lunch. So I'm taking like a couple breaks, like short breaks. So this is my like short 5-minute break. I like made her food, made sure she was situated for lunch, and then she had to go back to work. She just really needed to like try and get something in her stomach. And then we have her PT at 3, which I've already told you, but we have to go get, like, we have to run a couple really small errands, and we might eat out. I don't know. I'm a little worried that she's gonna feel awful after PT, so I don't know 100% what the plan is, but we have a couple things we absolutely have to do once she gets done, because she needs some stuff for tomorrow. Books. I said I was gonna talk to you about books. Okay, so first book is Kisser Ones for Me. I did finish it. It was cute, it was fun, it got very spicy. Things went about how I expected them to go, though I was surprised by parts of the ending. So I will say it is slightly formulaic, but not in a bad way, because what I want out of a Christmas romance in any regard. It's a little bit of formulaic. Like, I want to have a general idea of where the plot is going. We got like cute, they're snowed in and they have to make it work and there's a single bed and like stuff like that. That's what I want. That's what I want right now. It's cute, it's fun, it's lovely. I really enjoyed everyone. I love Jack. Jack also makes comments like, oh no, it's actually Ellie who makes a comment, but there's a certain line that comes up and she's like, you're the butch lesbian. Like, she should be able to do this like very physical thing. And I was cracking up. But it was so fun. I got the happily ever after I wanted out of it. It was adorable. I really, really enjoyed it. I really like the Charm Offensive. I feel like some people have liked it. Maybe some people thought I had too many, I don't know. I feel like I really liked that one. I just feel like I have heard some like slightly negative things. I think if you really like reality dating shows, you should watch it. I don't really watch any. Krista and I occasionally do, but like, I just think the Charm Offensive is fun. And Here We Go Again was really good. I really enjoyed that one. So, oh, I forgot to mention the other fun thing. Ellie is from Ohio. So Ellie is from Ohio and her parents went to Ohio State, which was fun. Like, it was a fun little moment for me. Also, she's like, I love snow. And I'm like, well, yeah, you love Ohio snow, which is not as terrifying as New York snow. So I'm sure you'd be upset in Portland if you only occasionally get snow. But like, if you went from Ohio to New York, I feel like you'd be like, no, snow. But anyway, it was very cute. Lovely moments occurred. Definitely enjoyed it. If you want like a cute Christmassy romance with some drama, I would do that. The next book officially, so I did that poll and it was actually really close. No one voted for Romance with Sun, which was the pairing, but I'm still reading that. I'm doing it for the Heat Miser prompt now. But the book that won is Pine Creek Lodge by Lynette McCornan. It's the same person who wrote Staging Love. Yes. So I'm really excited to read this. There's also a little cat on the front. It's a little cat. It's so cute. So yeah, I am very excited to read that. I don't know exactly when I'm getting to it because I'm definitely not getting to it today. Possibly tonight. I'm gonna bring it with me to Krista's PT, just in case. Actually, this is, no, does it show other books by her? It's so interesting. This like just came out. Oh, here we go. Also by Staging Love. Yes, that's what I thought. So let me just push some buttons on my iPad. There we go. Yeah, got it. All right, I have that all set up now for myself. So I'll be reading that one, which sounds very cute. Oh, I didn't even give you a description. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I gave you a description of the other one. Hold on. Oh, my brain is soup. I'm just a little tired. I had coffee. I have not had any of the Gilmore Girls coffee yet. I'm gonna hold on to that until tomorrow. So, oh, duh. I know what I'm doing. Can you tell I'm a little tired? I think it's just because I know I have to do this pretty quick. Okay, in the description, here we go. Working through Christmas isn't exactly Natalie Bergman's idea of holiday cheer. With her family's baker struggling after a devastating fire, she'll do whatever it takes to help. As a chalet girl at the upscale Pine Creek Lodge, she's used to catering to the wealthy elite of Aspen, but nothing prepares her for Sophia Holloway, the stunning tech CEO who arrives alone, armed with a frosty demeanor and a determination to avoid all things festive. As a snowstorm traps them together in the Colorado mountains, Nat discovers there's more to Sophia than her icy exterior suggests. Between rescue missions involving an abandoned kitten, shared bottles of wine, and the kind of conversations that last until dawn, the walls between guest and staff begin to crumble. I'm just gonna stop there. There's more, but I don't want you to know. So there you go. That is Pine Creek Lodge. I'm very excited. I thought Staging Love was cute, so I'm very curious. So I have this as a physical book, and then I think, so I've had some YouTube on as like background. Happy Haunts Library did like the cutest cozy holiday thing, like little vlog. It was very, very cute. You should watch it. I had that on, but let me pull up Audible real fast because I think my plan is to do, I hadn't fully decided yet, so here you are. We're gonna go with Season of Love. So let me get title details. This is on here for new to me because I haven't read anything from, oh, is it Helena? It's either Helena or Helena. They'll say it in the book. I haven't started it yet. So here we go. This also came out in 2022. Miriam Blum has no choice but to face the past she thought she left behind when she inherits her great aunt's Christmas tree farm in this witty, glittering, heart-filled rom-com with all the warm, queer, Jewish holiday vibes you could possibly want. So that's all I'm gonna read you. That is Season of Love. And it says it's time to make the Yuletide gay on it. So I'm gonna do this as my audiobook when I start an audiobook back up. I'll probably read you more, describe it more, but that's what I'm gonna go for next. So yeah, so that'll be my audiobook tomorrow. I have one other audiobook besides that one, but I thought I would do that one next. And then I'll be casually reading Pine Creek Lodge. This is probably gonna be kind of a long vlog because I'm trying to fit a lot of stuff in, but yeah, that's it so far. If I don't get to the pairing this week, I'm just gonna do it as part of next week's, because that one's gonna be shorter, and really I just have a Dear America book and that. And I can change it up and not read that one and read that later. I haven't decided. I think I'm just gonna read it. So it's gonna be an interesting time. But I'm gonna go. I will talk to you at some point when we settle down. Maybe tonight, maybe not. I feel like probably not tonight, so this will probably be the last update just because of Krista's stuff and the things we have to do tonight. So really, I think I won't talk to you until I make coffee tomorrow. But you already know that I'm gonna use the Gilmore Girls set from Krista. I have to wash that cup tonight. But I'm gonna do that, and then I'll try the sugar cookie coffee tomorrow too. But I will talk to you probably tomorrow morning, unless I change my mind. But yes, I will see you for some coffee making. Oh my gosh, behold the Gilmore Girls setup for today. I really won't be watching Gilmore Girls because I need to listen to Season of Love, I think, or Seasons of Love? I don't, the audiobook. But it's set up for now. I finished Pine Creek Lodge, and I also started the pairing. So I need to get cracking. Excitingly, we had a delivery come this morning. 2 deliveries. One we knew about, the common love order that we placed for Kristen and stuff. I'm gonna open this while I talk. And then we got a gift, like a Christmas gift from one of Krista's sisters, and it required a signature, which was interesting. Okay, day 18. Can I open you? Can I? Maybe. And oh, okay. I mean, it's a dark roast, which is nice, but also like I just got regular coffee, so I don't understand the setup of this calendar. Like, I just feel like there's a lot of regular coffee or like dark roast next to regular roast when you could have done like regular roast, flavored, dark roast maybe down here. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be good. I love a dark roast. It's so odd that it's dark roast right after the McCafe yesterday. Well, I'm actually gonna try the winter blend, which is supposed to taste like sugar cookie later, but I'll tell you how that is. But there you go. That was 18. I'm gonna go set up for Instagram, and then when we open stuff, I will show you stuff, and I will fill you in on books when I get a chance. It's already been like a really busy morning, so I'll talk to you when I can.
Season of Love. Written by Helena Greer. Read by Barry Krynick and Emily Lawrence. Part 1. Sukkot to Thanksgiving.
Woo! Well, I'm leaving that in. Oh, good lord. My tripod must have gotten bonked. What word was I gonna say? Bumped? Literally, you fell over as I was putting you down. Oh my goodness. And you're still crooked. How are you still crooked? Oh, good lord. Any better? All I have done is use you in this exact spot, and now you're even worse. What is happening? Oh! There. I think. There. Oh, good lord. Hi, I said I would update you on things. I'm wearing this very fun and festive, oh snap, gingerbread man shirt. I have a bunch of clothes to show you, one of which is on Krista's body. So, I mentioned that we had ordered some stuff and it was supposed to come today, I think. Yeah, in the clip before the start. It has been a whirlwind morning. But we got a delivery and our common love stuff showed up. So I have cute stuff to show you. I'm gonna wear one of them tomorrow for sure. So that came. And then we got a Christmas gift from one of Krista's sisters. And, oh gosh, no, I have fuzzy on my eye. Okay. And I had to sign for it because apparently it had wine in it. We already opened it. It's very nice. It's 2 bottles of wine, some apples, some pears, and some cheese. And it's from Harry and David, which is very bougie. Bougier than we normally go for. But I am intrigued to try the wine and the cheese. I think I'm going to do fake charcuterie, which is really when I just like cut up some cheese and we already have some meats, like little salami. And I'm going to do that for dinner with some wine. That's my plan. Don't know. Krista might be picking up lunch. So Krista felt horrible this morning. she went into work late. She talked to her boss. Her boss said it was okay. She was supposed to go to this lunch, like a lawyer's lunch. It was like a whole thing. It's like an end of year thing, but she was supposed to go, but she was like, I really don't think I can handle going. So she's going in to do work, and then she's gonna, like, actual work, and not like going in for the party and coming home. She has to get some stuff done for court tomorrow. So she's going in, she's doing that, and then she's probably coming home, just because her hand is really hurting her. And she may or may not pick up lunch. I don't know. She was debating about getting food because she was like excited, I think, to eat something that was not a random thing. She did like her pasta yesterday. We got food while we were out. I had Taco Bell and she had Country Club pasta. There's a Country Club near us. We're not members, but you can get food there. And she wanted this chicken dish that they got rid of. She was very upset about this. Also, they're like rechanging. They're redoing their whole menu. Which was very awkward to contend with on the phone because they were like, oh, we don't have that on the new menus. And I was like, I don't have either menu in front of me. So she did like the pasta though, so that was a plus. That was yesterday. So I don't know. She may or may not be picking up lunch, so we might be doing something for lunch. I do want to show you the clothes though. So I may show you that because I need to make more coffee. My dark roast was dark roast. It was very pleasant. I did like it, but I still think it's weird that you do regular roast, then a dark roast. I get that that's like a special thing, but I feel like you should do regular roast, a flavored, and then a dark roast. But that's just me. But I said I would update you on books. I'm gonna cough. Sorry. Told you, it's been a wild day. So we have a box of stuffs. So I'm gonna try the Pinot tonight. It's a Pinot Noir and a Pinot Gris, I think. I don't remember. I opened the box. But I'm gonna have wine and cheese later for dinner. Specifically for dinner. Just it's very early in the day. But updates. Sorry, I feel so scattered today. Just because the morning was a little goofy. Let's see. So I finished for Chosen with a Pole, Pine Creek Lodge. It was very cute. So there is a happily ever after element to it, but it wasn't exactly how I expected it to go. It was super cute though. So we are introduced initially to our two characters who are, sorry for reading the other book, Nat and Sophia. So Nat is working as, I think I've already told you this, but she's working as a ski chalet girl. She does all the cooking, all of the stuff, and there's supposed to be a big party coming in for the Christmas holiday. And she's like, oh, it'll be great. Like, she's trying to make money for her parents. They are a well-renowned bakery in the area, and there was a fire and they need money to help pay for things because insurance isn't covering it. And so she's taking the shift, and when the guests are supposed to arrive, only one woman shows up. Her name's Sophia. She says, no one else is coming. Basically, I don't need you here. You'll still get paid, blah, blah. And Nat is like, no, like I'm here for you. So the two of them wind up spending more and more time together. I know I told you this. There's a snowstorm, so they're forced together, and then sparks fly. Also, there's an adorable kitten. It was a very cute, so in this one, so in the other one she wrote, Staging Love, it's from the point of view of the rich woman. This one is from the point of view of Nat, who is the like more down to earth, doesn't have a ton of money, has a very loving family. And we got a very interesting backstory for Sophia. And I liked that we're still contending, like some things are still just like occurring. But like, it's very interesting. It was a cute book. It was very cute. Nat's family was adorable. Her sister was very sweet. So it was a super fun read. I would again say if you want like a cute Hallmarky style gay story, this is definitely it. They were both very fun. It's very like Grinch meets Christmas Lover. Like it was just very cute. I then started The Pairing, which I know I did not describe for you. That is Casey McQuiston's most recent book. And I had not read it. So typically we get the audiobook and Krista and I listen to them, but she wasn't the biggest fan of I Kiss Shara Wheeler. And when I read the description of this, I didn't think she would be into it. And I read it to Krista and she also was like, that doesn't really sound like my cup of tea. So in this one, we have Theo and Kit, who were childhood best friends, crushes, and they did fall in love, but now they're estranged exes. So we start in the past with like how they got together, kind of how they broke up. And then it moves into 4 years from that point, and the two of them have both wound up on the exact same tour of Europe that they were supposed to be going on 4 years ago. They broke up and canceled it, and somehow managed to both decide to do it in the final month that they could still redeem their like credit because they couldn't get a refund. And and it is wild. So we are in Theo's point of view currently. I don't know if it switches. Theo, do they say pronouns for Theo? Okay, Ring God of Pastry. Okay, I am going with, so Kit uses he, him pronouns and is identified by he, him pronouns throughout, but I am not sure what Theo's pronouns are because we are in Theo's point of view. Both of them are bisexual. That's they're bisexual exes, and this basically turns into a bet to see who can sleep with the most people on their tour. And specifically, who can sleep with their tour guide, I think. I am enjoying it so far. They have both just had sex. I'm gonna let you know this is a very sex-fueled book, with different people. So that's all I'm telling you on that front. But because so Theo, we know their birth name is Theodora because people have called Theo Theodora, but Theo always corrects them and says Theo. And then Theo is from like an acting family. So Theo's parents are actors, Theo's sisters are actors, and then Kit has been living in Paris since the breakup and was he went to pastry school. So they're both very invested in food. Theo is a sommelier and has like very high sommelier credentials and has also run a pop-up bar. And then Kit is a pastry chef and he's been living in Paris. And so I wonder if Casey, this is gonna bug me. I am gonna try and look it up. Okay! A medication that my pharmacy hadn't shipped is shipping today. FYI, you don't need to know. I just got a text, which is good because I need it. But let's see. The pairing. Oh, people have asked. Great. They, them. I thought so. Non-binary. I knew it. I thought so. Because I had read about the book. Like, I had read some interview stuff and things like that, but I wasn't 100% sure. So I was correct. Theo is not binary and uses they, them pronouns. So they, so that I ensure this in my mind, they are really not okay with Kit being on this trip and are really contending with the feels. And it seems like Kit is trying to make amends in a certain capacity, but I do know this turns into like a wild sex romp around Europe. So far it's just been like food and a lot of flirting with people and Theo kind of filling us in on stuff. The only odd thing, and it does give me slight Shara Wheeler vibes, you're kind of dropped into everything because you don't entirely know how the breakup occurred. You don't really know what sort of resentments Theo is holding. But I'm enjoying it so far. I don't know if that will change once sex becomes more of a key part. So I don't know. But I'm enjoying it so far. I'm not very far in. But that's going to be my physical read after, like, at night. Especially tonight because we're going to try and see if Krista can get some sleep. Because she's not sleeping because her hand hurts. So we're figuring that out. The book I am listening to, which you saw, is... I'm going to have to unlock this too. Season of Love by... I wasn't listening. I think it's Helena. We're going to say Helena. Mostly because I like Helena from Orphan Black. So that's what we're going with. I just started it. There has been a funeral. We have met the many people. There is a Christmas tree farm that was owned by a Jewish woman. And so we're sitting Shiva at a Christmas tree farm. And we've had a will reading that has announced that 4 people, instead of 2, are inheriting this farm. And I know it's going to be crazy. And I'm very sure that 2 people who currently, right now, one does not like the other one. The other one I think is ambivalent to the other person. Are definitely gonna fall in love. Just saying. Noelle and Miriam totally falling in love. I think they're on the cover. But so far it's very interesting. We know Miriam has not really interacted with her family because of trauma with her father, but we don't know what has occurred technically. And Noelle is very upset that Miriam is inheriting part of this farm because she only knows that Miriam hasn't been around, but she has picked up that there is something about the father that is an issue for Miriam. But that's all we really know. We've also met her best friend, Hannah. best friend to both people, though Miriam hasn't really talked to Hannah. And then there's going to be someone who showed up named Levi, and there's someone named Cole who is lovely. But yeah, so I'm going to be listening to that. I have it on 2.5 times speed, which I may drop it to 2. I don't know. The last book I listened to, that narrator to me is slow, which is not on her. She's just very, like, she enunciates very clearly and she speaks a little slower. This one, the narrators are a little punchier, so I may have to drop it down. But currently I'm on chapter 5, and I have 3 hours and 25 minutes left at 2.5 times speed. So I'm hoping to finish this during work today because I want to start, I know I'm making a lot of noise, In the Event of Love today, so I can finish it tomorrow. I think that one I won't talk about until I get to it, but I do want to show you those clothes. I'm in a tiny bit of a holding pattern. I need people to do some stuff before I can do stuff, so that's my update. It's been a wild day, very wild day. Yeah, wild time. So I am going to probably very briefly show you those clothes, and then I need to make more coffee so I can also tell you about the sugar coffee. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, I put Krista's away. I don't want to pull it back out. I'll show you what I got, and then when Krista gets home, I will show you what she got. Maybe I'll wait and do it tomorrow. I really just need coffee. I'm gonna go make coffee, and then at some point you'll get to see the clothes. I might wait until tomorrow because I'm gonna be wearing it anyway, so please disregard. You're gonna see the Common Love clothes soon before this vlog is over because they're very cute. And I got a fun beanie that's purple. If you can't tell, I like purple. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna back up so my head's not cut off. I am going to go. I'm gonna make more coffee, and I will update you when I finish Season of Love. That is the goal. And then I will move on to In the Event of Love if I can. We shall see. Also, I did in fact not watch the Gilmore Girls, but I may put the Gilmore Girls on as background because I'm saving 2 movies, kind of 3, for stuff. So maybe I'll watch Carol tonight. I'm just doing, oh, I'm gonna go. That's a fire truck. We live near a fire station. I'm gonna go. I will talk to you later when I have a more solid plan in my mind besides finish audiobook, make coffee. So yes, I will update you when I finish Season of Love. And I'll also tell you about the sugar cookie coffee because I'm really, really excited about it. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Now I'm rambling. I'm rambling because I'm trying to figure out the rest of my day. I will talk to you in a bit when I have things to talk to you about. Okay, I have officially finished Season of Love. This is just like that closeout bit. Not an actual chapter, just sort of the authory note thing. I am going to talk to you super fast. I just want to show the cover so you know what I'm talking about when I transition to the next thing. Also, you're getting another office update because that's where I am. Sorry, my hand is moving so much. All right, be ready for the updates. Hello. Why do you seem so crooked? I don't know what's going on with my tripod today. Or maybe it's just me. But it is the end of my lunch break, and I said I would tell you about Season of Love because I just finished it a little bit ago. Blah, 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 brain. So in this, I already gave you a description a little bit. So the main couple in this is Miriam and Noelle, and the two of them have never met until this point. They have to come together and work with Hannah to save Kerrigan's Christmas land. Again, I kind of told you all of that already, but we get to see the two of them progressing in their relationship, and it's very interesting because Miriam is introduced as being engaged, but that engagement is curious, is all I will say. There's no cheating in this. I will just point that out. There's no cheating plot, which I appreciated. But both Miriam and Noelle have their own familial trauma that they are dealing with even at this point in their lives. It's just been either consistent or enough in a way that it has sort of caused them to behave a certain way. And we're seeing their personalities and their coping mechanisms sort of coming to terms with each other. So while we are watching a romance, we are also getting dealing with your trauma and how that can impact a relationship, how you can work through that with a partner, all of that, which I really, really appreciated. This was a very complex book. In that, I was not expecting a lot of complex things. Like, I've been reading a lot of fluffy Christmassy stuff, and this was a lot more complex. It also spans a lot longer period of time. So it starts around Halloween and ends in the New Year. And oh my gosh, I can't remember. You learn a lot of things. So I learned a lot of things about like Jewish holidays, and it ends around a specific Jewish holiday that I cannot remember the name of. I just can't. I really, really cannot. And so I genuinely can't remember what it's called. And I'm sorry, it's on audio, so I can't like look at it and tell you, but it's set around there, and it's apparently like the New Year for trees is how it's described to Noel. But I really enjoyed the book. I thought it was very well written. I liked all the characters. Now, this is part of a series, so they set up at the end of this one very clearly that there will be a sequel. And I'm going to let you know, because throughout this book, they keep mentioning a character named Levi who is not in this consistently. The second book is Hannah and Levi, but that is presented to you as probably the option for the sequel very, very early on. So I don't feel like it's a spoiler when they're like consistently pointing out Hannah and Levi things. So the second one is focused on Hannah and Levi. I am not going to be listening to that right now because I do not believe it is actively Christmas themed. Even though it's called Kerrigan's Christmas Land, like I think that's the series name. This one is not focused on Christmas. I mean, this one was in a sense, but we also spanned more time. Don't know if this one involves Christmas at the end or something, but I'm not adding it to my TBR right now. So in the second one, I will tell you that I looked this up because I was like, don't really know anything about Levi. And typically when you have a series that starts with two queer women, consistently the rest of the series does have queer characters or queer couples. And in the second one's description, they do specifically say that Levi is the queer son of two people who work at Kerrigan's. And then someone in a review that I like skimmed said he's Demi and Pan. So he is listed as Demi Pan. Hannah did not have anything listed for her specifically. So that's how it all ties in, and all the same characters are there from what I can tell. Then there is a third one, and the third one I believe is Sapphic. But again, can't remember the title of that one, and I'm not telling you what character it is because I feel like in some capacity that will be a spoiler for a book I haven't even read yet. So there are 3 books. But I'm only going to be reading, like I'm not reading the other 2 right now. I might in the new year, but not right now. So yeah, I really enjoyed the book. I think it's a complex book that if you're looking for someone with the last name Bloom and you want a story about trauma, you should read or listen to. Because everyone, like not everyone, but a lot of people's last name is Bloom. What else? Oh, I am now on to In the Event of Love. Yes, In the Event of Love by Courtney Kay. This story, I'll pull up the details. I listened to the first chapter, and that's really it. I just wanted to get it started and get a feel for it to see if I need to change the speed that I'm listening to. So this focuses on Morgan Ross, who is headed home for the holidays in a sort of strategic retreat kind of way. I'm summarizing this. She was/is Los Angeles event planner and had a giant tabloid blow up, so she has gone home to Fern Falls. This is also apparently a series set in Fern Falls, and so there's a lot of heartbreak in Fern Falls. One of the heartbreaks in question is her best friend turned crush, Rachel Reed, and it says the memory of their perfect doomed first kiss is still fresh as new fallen snow, way fresher than the freezing mud Morgan ends up sprawled in on her very first day back, only to be hauled out via Rachel's sexy new lumberjane muscles acquired from running her family tree farm. And that's all I'm going to tell you. I have gotten to the implosion moment in Los Angeles. That's in the first chapter. So I am intrigued. Yeah, I'm going to be listening to this for the rest of the workday. I'm not going to finish it, but I'm going to get as far as I can, and then still reading The Pairing, but I'm going to do that tonight. I don't really have any updates on that for you. I think I already updated you a little bit, but yeah, so I have this and The Pairing, and I really want to finish them between today and tomorrow, so hopefully I can get the video up over the weekend or Friday, I don't know. Also, wish me luck because I am hoping this SD card will get me through, because I ordered one and it's suddenly not being delivered. Like it just said delivery is delayed, and I don't know what's going on. I can try and pick one up in town. I looked in a couple places have them, so I could get one if I really, really need one, but I'm really hoping I don't. So yeah, I'm gonna listen to In the Event of Love for the rest of my workday and update you when I can. I don't know when that will be. We're just gonna chill at home. I needed to get some groceries delivered. Because of Krista's hand, we are actually paying very briefly for Walmart Plus, because it's gonna be easier for me to get groceries delivered than us to go out. So I had some perk thing where I could get a free delivery today, so I did a free delivery to get some dinner stuff. And so yeah, so we're just gonna be staying home. Maybe we'll watch a movie, I'm not sure. Probably Question mark. So yeah, I will update you when I have things to update you on. But I am liking In the Event of Love so far, even though I'm just like a chapter in. So yeah, I will talk to you in a little bit. I'm also probably gonna change clothes because I'm kind of cold. And I think I'm gonna put on that giant Snoopy faux hoodie thing. Ooh, and with dinner I want to try that wine. So I'll probably tell you about the Harry and David wine, which seems very fancy. All right, I will talk to you at some point, probably about food. Hello. The litter box is making lots of noise and I did change into this cozy thing. I love this thing. It's so comfy. I'm gonna sleep in it. Anyway, I have opened one Harry and David wine. This is the Pinot Noir. Krista's sister asked us which one I preferred. I think because I've never had wine around her, so she doesn't really know my taste. I typically prefer a red, but I'm gonna try both of them. I'm gonna give Krista a little of the white. So we'll do a little tasting. This is the Pinot Grigio. We almost never buy wine that has the like full name. All right, let's do the red first. Smells like a solid red. Very dry. Krista would hate this. Tastes a little bit like a cab. I'm not like a wine connoisseur, so I could be very incorrect. It just tastes a little bit like cab to me. I don't know the last time I had a Pinot Grigio. Probably in the advent calendar I did last year. Or Noir, Pinot Noir. I wouldn't have been able to tell you. This is the Grigio. Interesting. Okay, this is probably because I don't drink a lot of white wine, but that doesn't really taste like anything to me. Like, you could have told me it was water and I would have believed you. Not really, but it doesn't really have a flavor. I did do it after the Grigio, or after the Pinot Noir, so maybe that is causing it, but it doesn't really taste like anything to me, so I prefer the Pinot Noir, which I assumed I would because it's a red wine. We have done very few wine tastings. I've done a couple. We went on a very, very bizarre wine tasting weekend, which was a hot mess of nonsense. We kind of got invited, we think, to fill a room, but that was weird, and everyone I had was strange. And yeah, this reminds me a bit of that. I mean, the Pinot Noir is fine. I will drink it. It has that cabby flavor I like, which again, not a wine person, so I don't know what to tell you. I think it tastes like cabs, so I'm gonna say it tastes like a cab, even though it's a Pinot Noir. I'm gonna give Krista a little bit of this white. I might doctor it up a little bit, i.e. add Fireball, because it's winter time and Fireball makes everything better. Not a lot of Fireball, although she is not on paid meds currently, so she would be okay, which is probably why her hand hurts. Ooh, I gotta go. Parker is barking at a cat. I'm making chicken tenders and fries for Krista, and I'm gonna chop up some cheese, and really just cheese, and then I'm gonna eat the rest of the salami we have for dinner with crackers. I'm doing a little charcuterie board, but I'm gonna go check on them. I will go take Krista her wine. I might add Fireball. I could do that right now. I'll add it, and then I'll tell you about it later, but I'm gonna go. I will talk to you probably tomorrow. I may just leave you prepared for coffee making. I am really liking In the Event of Love. It's really fun. Our main character, oh gosh, Rachel is her love interest. Why can't I remember her name? Oh no. Hold on. It should tell me. I go back this way. Oh gosh, I told you the name. Is your name Morgan? They keep calling her Ross. That's what's throwing me. That would make them Ross and Rachel. I bet you that's intentional. They were never on a break though, technically, I guess. Oh gosh, now I'm just gonna think Ross and Rachel. Well, that's what we're gonna go with, Ross and Rachel. No, it's Morgan Ross, but we're going with Ross and Rachel. I'm gonna finish listening to some of this, take stuff to Krista, focus on these chicken tenders for her, and then chop up my cheese. So I will talk to you probably tomorrow morning. Let's go with tomorrow morning. I'll talk to you in the morning. We're watching Spirited, which is really, really good. You should watch it. It's on Apple. Apple? Yes. Apple. It's so good. It's a Christmas Carol retelling with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell and a lot of musical numbers, and it's lovely. Good morning. This is like an unconventional Christmas setup, but Schitt's Creek has a Christmas episode, so I'm going with The Roses. So, let's get today 19. Oh gosh, these are so hard to open. Sorry that I'm basically giving you probably vertigo. Oh, good Lord. Oh, it's iced coffee. Wonderful. I mean, Krista couldn't even drink that because it's almond. I have ice, but I will use this cup. So that'll be interesting. This means I need to get the ice in a different cup, I think, because it's in a plastic cup in the freezer. But yeah, I mean, that'll be fine. Cold, but I'm gonna make more coffee anyway. All right, I gotta film the Instagram portion. I need to get that ice out of the freezer. But I love this Moira. I have another Moira, but the Croning one is just a delight. Also, oh gosh, I was gonna show you. I'm gonna show you real fast. I'll walk over here. Ta-da! Yes to all love. This is the sweatshirt I was talking about. I don't have any of the hats on. And Krista has a sweatshirt. I might borrow one of them tomorrow. Cause she got these like embroidered sweatshirts and she's using the like too big one while her hand is in the splint. I keep calling it the wrong thing. And it's black, but she has a great one that she said I could borrow. Oh, I didn't touch up my eye makeup. It's whatever. I have to fix it. Sorry, I rubbed my eye. So yeah, but it's very cute. I'm also wearing these like chaotic Christmas cat leggings. So yes, but I gotta film the Instagram portion of this really fast and then get upstairs. I have time, like I have plenty of time, but I still wanna like get up and get all my work stuff situated because I got a lot to do. Cause I've already logged in and looked at stuff. But yeah, I gotta go. So I'm gonna do the Instagram part and then I will fill you in. Didn't really read anything. We did watch Spirited, though I kind of fell asleep during it, but I've seen it before, so I'm still counting it as my inspired by music and in the apocalypse prompt, or involves music, because I have seen it, and I'll watch the end bit that I missed while I was sleeping at a later date. I was tired. But yeah, gotta film this, but I haven't read any more. I haven't listened to the audiobook. The goal is to listen to more of the audiobook this morning. Then we have a work thing, so I'll have to stop. But I'm gonna try and read more of the pairing today. But I gotta go. I gotta get this situated. Gotta find that ice in my freezer. Hello, you are getting a quick update because I finished In the Event of Love. Can you see it? Is it gonna focus? Maybe? No? Possibly? There we go. Okay, so I finished In the Event of Love. Oh, it's gonna take a sec. Okay, oh my goodness. So this is definitely steamy, very Hallmark. So basically the setup is that Morgan is like a workaholic, and then Rachel has her tree farm that they're trying to save, and all of that is lovely. And they're so, like, I read you the description already, so you already know roughly, but there's like cute little wintry moments. There's the big bad developer. There's, sorry, it is really cold today, and so I'm super sniffly. But no, it's like peak Hallmark style. There's even a secret romance writer that pops up, but it's very much like, we have to stop the big corporation. We have to save the farm. Though there's a lot of steam. There are a number of sex scenes. I was actually surprised by the amount of them, but they were well written. I was just very surprised that there were so many. And then there is an epilogue. The epilogue is like peak Hallmark. Like, this is the perfect Christmas book if you want like a steamy Christmassy read. It's very sweet. It hits all those moments that you want in like a cute Christmas romance, and the two main characters are great. I really like them. I like the supporting characters too. We get growth from other characters, so there's a few things going on, but it was what you want. So I would definitely recommend this one. I'll probably at some point listen to the sequel, but again, gonna put that off for a little bit. I know who it follows because they like kind of cue it up at the end, much like the last book, but this was definitely cute, and all holiday time. So this one is specifically set in the like window around Christmas. So it's snowy, it's very scenic. So I highly recommend. So fun time. Also crossed off, I think, the Snow Miser prompt because it's snowy. And then this just means I have to finish the pairing. So I'm gonna read some of that during the rest of this lunch break. And then, yeah. Once I finish that on the vlog. I know this vlog is probably gonna be a million hours long, but I just wanna finish the pairing so that all of the books that I wanted are in this vlog. So, yeah, I'll let you know my thoughts more on that. I may update you periodically because it is a much longer book than some of these. All I remember right now is they're in Barcelona, I think. It's been a minute since I read anything in the pairing, but really enjoyed In the Event of Love, super cute. And yeah, so I'll read that. I might give you a scenic reading pick, I don't know. It depends if I'm trying to read and eat at the same time. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I will update you on the pairing, the final book of this vlog, when I can. It is gonna take me a little bit, so there will be a few updates. So this is not like me queuing up the exact end of the vlog. Also, this was a perfect shirt to wear today because Kristen and Steph posted their engagement vlog. It was very short, but it was so cute. So congratulations to them. They've been engaged for a little bit now, but it was very, very cute. The vlog was adorable. But I'm gonna go. I will talk to you about the pairing when I can. Hello. I started uploading the footage for this vlog during my lunch break, and it's going to be massive. Also, please focus on my face. I'm much more exciting than my dishes. Hi, I exist. Thank you. So it's gonna be huge, and I actually am very excited about that. My biggest vlog of December will be the Yuletide gay vlog, which is lovely. But I am here. It's been a wild time. So first, Krista wound up having to go in for an early post-op appointment. It was a whole like rushed, panicky thing. Everything has been situated and is okay. They did have to adjust her pins, but nothing that involved like having to put her under or numb her even. They adjusted them, they fixed her splint. They have to buddy these two fingers back together because her ring finger is drifting the wrong direction. It was all very stressful because the surgeon was like, no, you have to come in, like right now, like immediately. So I had to ask to leave work early. I'm making up hours tomorrow. Krista had to get a doctor's note and she has work tomorrow. There's a whole thing, but she is thankfully okay, and in a better position than she was before 3 o'clock today. I'm currently making food. Krista really want to make buffalo poutine, which is just like chicken, like chopped up chicken from a can, buffalo sauce, mozzarella cheese, and waffle fries. And then, so I have fries in the oven, and then I'm gonna add all the stuff. I'm watching Becca's most recent Shelve It or Scrap It, and she's holding up Kiss Her Once For Me right now, which I read in this vlog. And then I have a nice segue now. So I'm working on the pairing. I read some during lunch because I didn't know I was gonna be leaving work. I wouldn't have taken a lunch if I had known, but you can't know these things in advance. So I am 34% of the way through. I'm on Barcelona. And at this point in the book, we've gotten some reveals. So we finally technically got Kit's version of the breakup, not in its own chapter, but Theo and Kit actually talked about their breakup for the first time. Oh, hi Evan. So they actually talked about it, and so now they know things. We also got the setup of the, what I'm going to call the sex bet. It's just a sex bet. And so they're competing, and so they're competing to see how many people they can have sex with in the different countries they're in, but also the ultimate goal is kind of to have sex with their tour guide. But I don't know that that part is actually going to happen because they do definitely still like each other. That's what's happening. They're kind of like sabotaging it a little because they keep being like, oh, we're friends. And I'm just like, oh, you're two idiots. But I'm actually having a fun time. I was not sure I would. We haven't actually been in a lot of steamy scenes, which is interesting to me. They're being described to us after the fact, so I don't know if that changes further into the book. But like, we got a description of one, like we were technically in one at the opening of the book, sort of, but like not in a lot of detail. And we've gotten descriptions of things that have happened, but like we haven't been with them while the events have occurred, really. So that's interesting to me. But I'm having a nice time. It's fun. I'm learning random things about wine and food, which is lovely. Also makes me want to drink a lot of wine, which I'm blaming this book for. They're constantly drinking wine. Also, I'm finally drinking the iced coffee from this morning. It was very cold. I added gingerbread creamer, and it's delicious. It tastes really, really good. Very Christmas cookie. So yeah, that's the update for now. I don't have anything else to tell you except Krista's doing okay now. We have a way better plan for things that are going on. She does not have to go back in tomorrow, but she will have to go in December 26th for her post-op appointment. But that might be shorter now because we had to do this like early post-op thing. So yeah, so that's good. But yeah, I'm gonna get this stuff, the toppings, all on the fries so I can pop that out and put it in a bowl. So yeah, I'm gonna go, but I am enjoying the pairing, which is surprising because I did not think I would like the pairing based on the description, which is, it's not the description's fault really. It's just like, I didn't super want to read a giant sex romp book, but I'm actually enjoying it because I'm not like in all those scenes. Like they're flirting with people, but that's not bothering me because it's like a goofy competitive thing. Now, I don't know if I would like it better on audio or not, but I'm enjoying myself. If it changes, I'll let you know, but I am enjoying myself right now. It's like a fun romp of a time, and we're learning a lot about them. Though, I do know that something big is gonna happen soon, because we got like a tease of like, Theo knows something that Theo hasn't told Kit yet, and I'm curious to see how that goes. But I gotta go. I gotta work on dinner. I just wanted to update you a little, and then I'll update you when I can on the pairing. I have a lot left, so we'll see when I can update you. So I will talk to you in a little bit. Very quickly before I go upstairs, here's the poutine so you can see it. Sometimes I make it differently, but this is how I made it this time. That is ranch. I would normally put blue cheese on mine, but we didn't have any, so I'm ranching it up. I'm gonna go upstairs, I'm gonna change out of my sweatshirt so I don't get anything on it. And yeah, I'll update you at some point about the pairing, possibly about what we watched tonight, but I don't know. I know we're gonna watch some cooking shows with the dogs, so that'll be going on, and I won't really film that, but I'll let you know if I have updates on the pairing. Again, that's the last book for this vlog, but I will update you when I can, because so far, having a fun time with it. Good morning. This is my lazy setup of the day. It's like dog themed. Also, I'm wearing very cute Snoopy pajamas that I'll probably show off. But I finished the pairing last night. I did it. I did it. You can't see my happy dance because I'm holding the camera facing the other way. Hi, you're here too? Okay. Let's open this thing, and then I will update you on the pairing, and then that'll be it for this vlog. I might start Carol right at the end, just so you can see that I'm watching it. I have read The Price of Salt, fun fact. The author's a tiny bit problematic, I have heard. But Price of Salt's pretty good. What is this? Oh, it's caribou coffee, which is good, but just like regular coffee for day 20. It'll taste good. I like caribou. I can't believe I only have 4 days after this. Oh my gosh, crazy. Christmas is so soon. All right, let's film. You can be in it if you want. I'm gonna film the Instagram one. I feel like Binks is gonna be in it, and that's fine. But look at this little Pluto. It's very cute. Okay, I'm gonna film that, and then I'll talk to you in a little bit. Hello. All right, I've tried to make my hair look kind of presentable. I'm wearing this very cozy onesie. I wanted to be warm because it was super cold, but that giant green sweatshirt, the sleeves hang down, and I was like really afraid I was gonna grab stuff off my desk wearing it. So I'm wearing this Snoopy onesie instead. It has a hood too, which is nice. So I might wear that later. But I finished the pairing last night. Okay, so you remember how I was like, oh no, it's not really getting into a lot of sex things, like they talk about it, but we're not in the scenes. I am so sorry. So at the halfway point, roughly, I'm gonna say, I think it was at like 45% maybe in Kindle, the story shifts. So, we wind up in a very, very intense sexual situation that is basically a threesome. And then we get a POV change. So we do go from focusing on Theo to focusing on Kit. We do get Kit specifically saying they are non-binary, so I will let you know, because there's a window where Kit refers to Theo by she, her pronouns, and then they have a discussion, and then going forward, Theo is always referred to as they. So that does occur, just as an FYI. I didn't make up the non-binary part. I knew it would come up at some point. But from the threesome moment, this book is a lot of sex. There's so many sex scenes, like so many sex scenes, but I'm not gonna tell you who our main characters are involved in these sex scenes, and that's all I'm gonna tell you. There are some funny sex related jokes. And I will say it was a lot of sex. Like, there's a lot. If you don't want to read a book that by the end of it is a wild sex romp through Europe, maybe don't read this one. I admittedly was like, oh, we're here now. So I'm taking a sip of coffee, 1 sec. The caribou coffee's fine, FYI. But overall, the ending, once I was like, oh, this is what's happening now, it was less jarring because I was like, oh, it's happening. Also, I skimmed some bits just because it was a lot of sex scenes, like a lot of them. I do think the writing was well done. I appreciated everything I learned about European food and wine and so many things. I learned a lot of food things, which was very cool. And I felt immersed. So it did feel like an immersive story. I did feel like I was in their tour of Europe. It was very well researched and written. So I do think if you're fine with a lot of sex scenes, or if you're fine like skimming a sex scene to keep going, it's a well done book. There is, I should point out, an element of miscommunication as a key element of the plot that I'm just going to point out to you in case that's not a trope you like. It is part of a little bit of this. So yeah, it was a fun time. A lot of sex scenes. But I still think it was well written. I would say this one is adult. Shara Wheeler's YA. I was trying to think how they're all defined, but I think Shara Wheeler is a YA book. So I think the sex scenes in this do remind me a bit of Red, White, and Royal Blue, because there are some very intense sex scenes in there. There's just a lot more in this. So I don't know. I feel like if you like Casey McQuiston's writing, you would like this. The writing is very well done, but I think it's up to people if they're like really into reading a lot of sex scenes, because it does get to be a lot. I know I've said that a bunch of times, but it does become a lot. It did, though, really transport me to the summer. So it did fit the Heat Miser prompt perfectly. So this is the final book. I have made the Yuletide very gay. It'll still be gay, but this was the set of books that I wanted to read in this vlog. And we watched a bunch of movies, which was great. I am not even going to recap and tell you everything I read and watched, because I don't remember. It's too many things. There's also been a lot going on, so I don't know. My memory is a sieve. I am going to end my video clipage by starting Carol, but the video is done. I'll show you like the intro of Carol. If you don't know what Carol is, it is based on The Price of Salt. I did mention that already. So I almost want to say it's a prestige gay film. So it focuses on Carol and a woman named Therese, and they meet. There is romance, and it is not a present set story. I can't remember. Is it the 50s? It's been a minute since I watched this. I normally throw it on once a year and then I forget key elements, but it is a very beautiful film. Like, it's well filmed. Their plot is interesting. I read the book and I do remember thinking the book was very good, just for like a literary piece. But again, I know there are some issues with the author. I don't remember all of them, but I know it came up. So yeah, but that was everything. If you have suggestions for gay reads, any reads, really, but like if you have like a gay romance or a gay horror or a gay anything that you'd like me to read, let me know in the comments. I don't normally do this because I feel like my videos are so long, but if you want to just pop a little rainbow emoji in the comments, that would be adorable and I would love it as like a Christmas gift to me. But you don't have to. I know people ask about putting emojis down there, and I was just thinking about it. I was like, oh, little rainbows all over would be cute. So if you want to put a little emoji, a rainbow would be nice. Or you can comment. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. This was a lot of footage. And if you want to see more of me, please subscribe. I will be doing a tinier vlog with 2 books and a movie as my like last little bit of Christmas. So keep an eye out for that. But it'll be way shorter than this because it's a lot less book and a lot less movie. I'll probably throw in some other movies in it just so you can see them, but yeah, but that's it. If this is the last video of mine that I post before Christmas, Merry Christmas. Hope you made your Yuletide very gay, and happy holidays in general. I believe some other holidays have just started. My concept of dates is horrible, even though I'm doing the advent calendar, so I'm like, it's the 20th. What does that mean? But yes, so happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Keep your eye out for the next one. I don't know if it's going up before or after Christmas, so I'm just covering my bets. But yeah, I will see you in the next one, and please enjoy this little moment of Carol before I officially, well, I'm saying goodbye now, but please enjoy this tiny moment of Carol so it's included in the video. But I will see you in the next one. Bye, internet people.